Personalized products just like this have become extremely popular, and you can start selling products just like this for a very low upfront investment, because you don't need to print these products, you don't need to inventory them, you don't even need to pack and ship them, because you can use a method called personalized print on demand to actually start selling these products yourself. Now, what actually is personalized print on demand? Well, this is the process where you set up an online store, you connect that online store to a third-party print-on-demand provider, and every time an order is made through your store, the third-party print-on-demand provider will print the products and send them out to the customers for you. It's very similar to dropshipping, except for the fact that these products are completely custom-made one by one, and they are printed with the actual personalized messages and images of the customer on them. So you can offer the ability on your online store for the customer to be able to upload text to these products, such as a name or a date, or they can also go and upload images to these products, and then you can go and turn those images into caricatures or cartoons and have those printed on these products and sent out to customers. This is a really powerful way to get started in e-commerce, especially if you have a small budget, because as I said, these personalized products are extremely popular, and it's very different to dropshipping because they're really great quality products that are personal for every single customer that makes an order. So in today's full-length free course, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your very own personalized print-on-demand business. I'm going to be showing you how you can go and research personalized products that you can start selling on your store. I'm going to be showing you how you can go and set up your print-on-demand store from scratch with WordPress and WooCommerce, and how you can go and add the functionality to the store so that your customers can go and personalize them by adding text and adding images to the products. I'm going to be showing you how you can go and find artists who can actually go and turn those images into excellent artwork that can be printed onto the products. I'm going to be showing you loads of cool things like how you can go and create beautiful mock-ups for the products, and how you can go and fulfill orders on your store. And I'm also going to be showing you how you can actually go and start marketing your store using eye-catching Facebook ads. So make sure that you follow through this free-length full course if you want to be able to go and start selling these personalized products without a massive upfront investment. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the website we will be building in today's free course. So let's take a look at the store we will be building in today's tutorial. And as you can see, it is a beautifully designed store. So I'll be showing you how you can go and create a beautiful logo for your personalized print-on-demand store just like this. How you can go and create beautiful mock-ups to go and add banners to your store. I'll be showing you how to go and add a multitude of different personalized products to your store, so you can go and increase your sales by offering different types of products. I'll also be showing you how you can go and add a newsletter sign up to your store, so you can go and start collecting emails and then run email campaigns using MailChimp to go and increase sales. I'll also be showing you how you can go and offer the ability to allow your customers to go and customize products in multiple different ways. So if we go and hit customize on this product over here, they can actually just go and customize the text on this particular product. So they can go and add some different names over here. So if we go and add in a name over here, and as you can see, it gives them a live preview, and they can go and change the date as well over here. And you can do this with almost any single product that you want to sell using today's tutorial. You can also offer the ability for customers to go and upload images to products. So if we go and hit customize on this particular product over here, and then over here they can go and upload an image. So they can go and choose any image that they want to. They can go and delete images, they can go and add other images, they can go and resize images, and once again it will go and give them that live preview in the center there, and then they can just go and hit add to cart. And as you can see, the customize area is completely branded the same as your store, so it looks really amazing. And I'll also be showing you how you can go and create products with preset templates. So we hit customize on this particular product, over here, the customer can go and delete this, and then they can go and choose from the clip art images once again. So if we go and have a look, there are multiple different clip arts that they can go and choose from, and they can go and resize this clip art, and once again it gives them that live preview, and they can just go and hit add to cart. And on all of these product pages, I'll be showing you how you can go and completely customize everything using a drag and drop builder, so you don't need any technical knowledge. You can go and write amazing product descriptions. You can go and add descriptions over here. You can go and add reviews, size charts, and you can also go and add recommended products down the bottom over here. And you can also go and add this sticky add to cart button to go and increase your conversions on your store. I'll also be showing you how you can go and create all of the necessary pages for your store, such as a contact us page, a order tracking page where customers can go and enter in a tracking number, just go and hit track, and then they can go and see the status of their package. I'll also be showing you how you can go and create a shipping and delivery page based on different types of shipping and different countries and different continents. And I'll also be showing you how to create all of the other pages, such as your privacy policy and your terms of service. And of course, I'll be showing you how you can go and add the e-commerce functionality to your store, so people can go and amend their cart, and then they can go and check out seamlessly and pay with PayPal or debit or credit card. So in this full length course, you'll be able to set up your very own personalized print-on-demand store from scratch. So make sure you follow through the entire course, and once you have completed this course, I am confident that you'll be able to have a successful personalized print-on-demand store. Just a quick disclaimer before you start the course that I do want to get out of the way. Firstly, you are going to need some upfront investment to start this course. So you're going to need around $100 to purchase some hosting to host your website, and you are going to need around $75 to go and purchase a premium theme to go and create your store. And there are a few other optional extras that you can purchase throughout the tutorial, but those aren't essential. And the second disclaimer is that the fulfillment process for this business model isn't 100% automated, just due to the nature of the business model. Because you have to go and get artwork from artists on Fiverr, you can't have a completely 100% automated process. So if you're not willing to put a little bit of work and effort into this business model, then this isn't the business model for you. So now we've got that out of the way, let's begin the course. Before we start looking at any print-on-demand stores, I just want to outline the two different types of stores there are for personalized print on demand. So we have general personalized print on demand stores and niche personalized print on demand stores. Now, a general store is a personalized print on demand store that sells personalized products in loads of different categories. So this could be notepads, aprons, it could be wine glasses, it could be cards. So they sell all different types of personalized products. So it's quite a broad audience. And then a niche personalized print on demand store is a store that sells personalized products for a specific audience. So that could be people that are dog lovers, or people that love anime, or people that love wine glasses. So it could be a specific product or a specific interest. So I'll just go over the pros and cons, and I really personally don't think that one store is better than the other. It really just depends on the type of products that you want to sell on your store. But I will just go over the pros and cons. So for a general store, you've got more products to test. So that means that you've got different types of audiences that you can try, and that just means that you're more likely to find a product that does well because you're testing more products. Now, obviously that means you probably need a bit more of a budget when advertising. Also, for a general store, generally the designs are more simple, so they're just text-based, where people can just add their name to a product. For example, a personalized apron with somebody's name on. That's a really simple design. All you need to do is just go and change the fonts and some colors. So you can go and start off with some simple designs with a general store. And like I said, you have a broader audience, so you have more people that you can go and try and target, because for holidays such as Father's Day, Mother's Days, birthdays, Valentine's, all of these personalized products do really well. So you have quite a broad audience of people that you can go and target. The cons are actually finding that target audience. So when you actually go to advertise, if you're using Facebook or things like that, it can be difficult to go and try and target a specific type of person, because you're not actually going for a specific interest as opposed to a niche store. Now, also another con is building a brand and a following, because people that don't have such a really love and passion for a particular interest, and it's just a general personalized product, they're not going to follow it as much, as opposed to a niche store. Somebody that loves dogs, they're going to be following that store. If they purchase from your store, they're going to recommend it to their friends who also love dogs. So that is the con of a general store, is that generally you won't build as much of a following or a brand. And I just want to go over the different types of marketing for a general store. So generally Google Shopping will be your best bet for a general store, because people are typing in, for example, personalized apron or personalized name apron or personalized name wine glass. People will be typing those things into Google. So if you can get your products in Google Shopping, then you're more likely to get the traffic from those searches. Now, when it comes to a niche store, it's pretty much just the polar opposite. So you have a clear audience, you know exactly who you're going to target. So if it's dog lovers, it's much easier to go and find your audience because you know where they'll be. On Facebook, you can go and do interest targeting for people that like Labradors or people that like Dobermans and specific things that are related to that interest. It's easier to build a following. Of course, you can go and build a following on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube, because people that love dogs have a really strong community, or whatever interest it is. Like I said, if it's anime, people that have a strong interest, there usually is a very strong community, so it's easier to build a following. And for a niche store, I think it is better for free traffic, because you can build that following just by posting content, because like I said, there's a really strong community around a specific niche, and people that love and have an interest and have a passion for a specific interest, they usually follow pages and consume content that is related to that interest, so it's easier to get free traffic. Now, the cons, once again, is less product ideas. So if it's just the dog niche, once again, then you're going to have less product ideas, as opposed to if you're selling personalized aprons, personalized wine glasses, and all of these types of things. And also, once again, the designs can be more complex when it comes to a niche store, because the actual product has to look really good and it has to catch the attention of the person that's interested in that specific niche. So if it's for dogs, then they may want a custom dog portrait. So that's going to be a more complex design than just a text-based name that you're adding to an apron. And just to have a look at marketing for a niche store, generally Facebook ads, because these are products that stand out more, the ones that are for a niche store. These are products that catch the person's eye, whereas the general store products, like I said, if it's just an apron with a name on, it doesn't really stand out on Facebook. So when it comes to niche stores, you can go and use scroll stoppers for Facebook, for Instagram, for TikTok, and generally influencers work well for both types of personalized products, whether it's a general personalized product or a niche one. If it's an influencer that's endorsing the product, generally that can work very well. So I thought it was just important to explain the difference between these two types of stores before we actually go and look at some stores. So now we've had a look at the difference between a general and a niche personalized print-on-demand store. Let's go and have a look at some different stores, and also let's go and have a look at the different products that they are selling, the price points they're selling them at, and then we will go and have a look at how to find some designers also for your products. So let's go and look at some personalized print-on-demand stores that you can go and take some inspiration from to start your very own personalized print-on-demand store. The first store we will be looking at is Getting Personal, and this is a niche personalized print-on-demand store. So as I mentioned, niche stores do sell all different types of products in loads of different categories. So you can see over here, we've got personalized aprons, personalized notebooks, personalized mugs. So there is not one specific category that they're targeting. They have loads of different products. Now, like I said, the benefit of this is that they can test loads of these different products. So we just go and have a look at some of the products that they're selling. We can see over here, we have this engraved whiskey glass. So this would be a really good gift, for example, for Father's Day or for dad's birthdays, for Christmas for dads and things like that. So obviously whiskey enthusiasts, they want to have their own personal glass. Now, as you can see, they're selling this product for around $20. You can get this product on the print-on-demand provider This New for $12. So you can make a nice healthy around sort of $8 to $9, maybe even $10 profit on these types of products. And if we just go and have a look at some of their other products, so if we just go to aprons over here, we can see that they're selling these personalized aprons with a person's name, once again for around $20. If we go back to This New, we can go and type in aprons over here, and we can go and see we have these adult aprons over here, being sold for $10. So once again, you can go and sell this for $20, $25 and make a nice healthy profit. If we go and have a look at the next one, once again, this is a general store called The Letter Room, and I'm just under the personalized products for him. So they've just categorized it for males. You can see once again some really nice products that they're selling. So you can see we've got this personalized man cave wooden sign. They're selling it for £25, so it's around $30 to $35. Once again, on this new, you can get a custom wooden hang sign just like this for $13. So you can go and make a nice $13, $14, $15 profit on this type of product. And like I said, that's just the difference between a general and a niche store, is you can go and sell loads of different types of products on a general store, but generally they will be just name-based products and sort of more plain designs. So if we have a look at the next store, this actually is a niche store. So this is a store called Dogsy, and as you can see, they are totally focused on the dog niche and people that are interested in dogs. So they have some really cool products that they're selling, once again all related to dogs. And I think this is a really cool niche, and you can go and mix and match and try out different products. Once again, even when it comes to niche stores, you can see they're selling cushions, they're selling socks, they're selling air fresheners, they're selling key rings. So you can still go and think of some really cool and unique designs. And if we go and have a look, they are selling these dog bandanas for around $20 sort of dollars, maybe around $18. And once again, on this new, if we just go and type in dog over here, we can go and see that you can get this dog bandana over here for $6. So once again, you can go and make a nice healthy $12 to $13 profit on that type of product. If we come over here, once again, this is a sort of niche store again. So they sell jewelry. So once again, they're focusing on the pet niche, and you can see they've got some really nice products on here, but they also do have people jewelry as well. So this is a different type of niche store because they're focusing more on the product itself, which is jewelry. That's the actual niche. So once again, you can see they've got some really nice products on here. So it really is up to you what type of store you want to run. Is it going to be a general store? Is it going to be a niche store? But the main thing I would keep in mind is just to try to think out of the box and think of unique ideas for your products. And once again, I'm just going to show you one more store. So this is Manga Yourself. So basically you can send in a picture and they will actually go and turn you into a manga character. So I think that's really cool, and that's a really unique thing that you can do. Now when it comes to personalized print on demand, it's totally up to you how far you want to go with the designs. So like I said, you can just start off with text-based designs if you want to. So you can see these are just really simple products where people can just go and add their name. But if you want to take it that one step further, you can go and start doing art-based designs. So I'm just going to go and show you some art-based designs now on a few Etsy stores. So if we just go over to Etsy, I've just typed in custom anime art, and as you can see, we have some prints where they basically will go and turn a person's picture into an anime style drawing. And I'm just going to go and show you some of these Etsy stores just to give you an idea of the amount of sales that they are making. So if we just come over here, we can see this one over here. This is a personalized print, an A4 print, where you can go and send in your picture and they'll go and create one of these personalized prints. So you can see this store has made 175 sales, which is not too bad. They're selling it for £23. And just bear in mind that this is just for an A4 print, so you don't actually get the frame with this. So it's going to cost you around £23. And if we go back over to this new over here, so let me just come over to here, you can go and get a wooden one for around $8.99. So once again, £23 is around $30 to $35. Once you add on the art, so of course, if you don't know how to draw, you're going to have to get someone to do the artwork for you, which I will just show you in a moment. Then you could go and the whole thing is going to cost you, from this new $8.99, you can go and get artwork for around $10, so that's $18.99, and you can go and sell these products for $40 to $50, because like I said, this is just for a simple print without the frame. So with the frame, this product would probably cost around £40 to £50. So we're going to have a look at the next one over here. Once again, this is just digital art only, so they're not even doing print on demand. They're just turning people's images into this really cool superhero image, and as you can see, they're selling it for £90 for 2 people. If you go for 3 people, £135. So that's around 180 sort of dollars, maybe even up to $200. And like I said, that's not even for a canvas print. That is just strictly for the digital version of this artwork. And you can see this store over here, they're selling loads of different digital art like this, and they've made over 2,000 sales, and they've only been around, I believe you can see, since 2020. So just over a year and a half, they've already made over 2,000 sales, and if they was to go and print these on canvases, they probably could even make more profit by doing this, because like I said, all they're doing is actually just selling the digital art right now. They're not connected to a print on demand provider. So I'm going to show you how you can go and get artwork like this for really cheap, and then you can go and start printing these so you can get people's images, you can convert them into some nice artwork, connect it to your print on demand store, and start sending out printed canvases like this as well. So I just want to show you some more Etsy ideas over here. So they will go and turn your pet into a sort of Pokemon style artwork. So I thought that was a really cool one as well. And once again, this store has made 120 sales. So when you are thinking about the type of niche that you want to pick for this type of artwork, of course this is all anime and manga related artwork, but there is loads of different type of niches that you could go and use for this artwork, and I'll show you how you can go and get this artwork for cheap. So if we just go over to Fiverr, all I've done over here for the first one is typed in pet portrait, and if we just go and show you one over here, you can go and get a full color pet portrait with a background for around $40. But if you want to make it a little bit cheaper, so just a plain background, this is around $25. So you can see over here, you can see how they're turning this picture into some really cool Disney based artwork. And once you add on the canvas, so $25, and let's say the canvas is around $15. So if we just come over to this new, you can go and get some different canvases. So if we just come back over here, we can go and have a look at a few different canvases. So if I just scroll down over here, we can see we have loads of different canvases. So let's just say this one for $15. If we come back over here, if you get this for $25, the canvas costs you $15, that's $40. You could easily go and sell this for $50 to $60, $70 upwards. So I'm just going to show you a few more. This one over here is a Disney style, once again for $15. You can see some really good artwork over here, and she's got some really good, really realistic sort of artwork that you can see that she's converted. So once again, you can just go and pay these artists to do this. Once the person uploads the image on your website, you send that image to these artists, they'll go and convert it into this, and then all you need to do is go and fulfill the order on your print on demand provider like thisnew.com. So of course I'll be showing you how to do that later on in the tutorial. So here's a few more Disney style ones. I really like this art style over here. So just go and have a look on Fiverr and see which art style you like, because generally the art style is what catches the person's eye, and there's loads of different art styles that you could go for depending on which niche you are targeting. So over here we have another anime style one. So if we just go back, we can go and see a few of the different ones that she has created. So some really cool, nice artwork you can see over here. This one looks really good, and this one as well. So you can see some really nice artwork over here where she's turning portraits into an anime character. And over here we have this one. So this is a semi-realistic anime character once again. And as you can see, the prices are not too expensive. So on Etsy, they're selling them for £135. If we just go for one character, you can see, not one pet, we'll go for one person, selling it for £45. And on here, you can go and get them for, let's say, £22. So you can get it for half the price practically. And you then, once you add on the canvas as well with the print on demand provider, then you can go and mark up the prices even more, because it's an actual printed canvas, not just digital art. So if we're going to have a look at a few more, we can see over here, once again, an anime style art. She's only charging around $15. So she has, obviously the higher you pay, the better quality the art is going to be. But if you're just starting out and you want to just test the waters, you could go and start with a cheaper artist on Fiverr to go and do this. They're charging around $30 for a full body one. For a basic one, just head and shoulders, they're only charging around $10. So that's a really reasonable price. And then finally, if we just have a look at this one, once again for a whole body, she's charging around $25. Just for head and shoulders, she's only charging $5. So that's really cheap, and you can see some pretty decent quality for the price. So like I said, what you can do is you can go and offer this as a different type of product, a manga niche or an anime niche, or if we just go and once again type in the one that I believe has probably been done a little bit too much now, but just to give you an example, if we just go and type in Simpson, you can see they will go and turn you into a Simpson. But I wouldn't recommend going and trying this type of product because I think it's been done too many times. But like I said, you can find any type of artist that you want on Fiverr to go and create these artworks for you. Now, the main thing to remember when you are going to pick a product and to decide, are you going to do a general store, are you going to do a niche store, the main thing to keep in mind is to make sure that you are thinking outside of the box. You are thinking of unique product ideas. So just go and have a look at some of these stores, and you can use them for inspiration. Go and have a look at some of these artists and use them for inspiration, but always think of a unique product that maybe hasn't already been done, because that is what is going to help you make sales in the long run. Before we do actually go and purchase a domain and some hosting, I do want to quickly show you one thing on how you can research products. So if you just go over to the Facebook ads library, so just head to Google and type in Facebook ad library. And if you just go and click on the first link, you can actually go and search for ads that are selling these personalized products as well. And this can just give you an idea of some products that you might want to sell and which route you want to go down, whether it's a general store route or a niche store route. So under here, just going to go and choose ad category and just go for all ads. Now you can go and choose United Kingdom, or we can just go for all countries, but I'm going to go for United Kingdom and for United States, let's just say, for example. And over here, once again, we can go and choose all ads, and then what you can do is you can just go and type in personalized. So just go and type that in and then just hit enter, and it will go and show you the ads that are running for different personalized products. So as we can see over here, we have this personalized thick glass whiskey bottle. We have this one over here, which is a personalized name necklace. So once again, this can give you a few ideas of different products that are doing well. So as we scroll down, we can see this one over here is a lamp, a name lamp. So as you scroll, once again, you'll see loads of different jewelry. So this can just give you some inspiration. But like I said, don't just go and blindly copy these products. Make sure that you are going and adding your own unique spin on these products. But like I said, this can just give you some inspiration as to what products are doing well. So you can see this one is pretty cool over here, personalized poster. So we've got this poster design, and they can go and choose their name on it. So I think this is just a really easy way to go and research different products that can be personalized, and then you can go and think about what products you actually want to sell on your own store. In terms of what are the best products to sell, I can't tell you that because there's just so many different products with personalized print on demand. Like I said, just make sure that you are focusing on a unique product that hasn't been done before, or you can go and do something that's similar to these ones, but you're putting your own spin on it. So go and check out the Facebook ads library for some other unique personalized product ideas that can give you some inspiration before you start your own store. So now that we've had a look at the free methods to research products for your personalized print-on-demand stores, I just want to show you a paid tool that you can use to go and find viral products in the personalized print-on-demand niche. So we'll leave a link in the description to Dropify, and it will bring you over to this page. And basically what you can do with this tool is go and spy on different Facebook ads and find viral products for personalized print-on-demand. So if we just go and scroll down over here, you can see that it costs 29 euros per month, or you can pay for the whole year for 15 euros. So it's fairly reasonably priced, and once I actually show you the power of the tool, you can go and decide whether you actually want to use this. Now, once you actually have built your store and you start marketing it, and maybe you start making some sales, you might want to look into actually using this tool. Now, they do have a free version that you can use, so you can just go and test it out with the free version to go and find some personalized products that have gone viral on Facebook, and then you can always upgrade your plan. So I'm just going to go and log in over here, and once we log in, we can actually go and spy on viral Facebook ads for the personalized print-on-demand niche. So what you can basically do is, on the paid version, if you go to filters over here, so unfortunately you can't do this on the free version, but on the paid version, if we go to text over here, I can go and type in personalized. So let me just make sure I spell it correctly. So you can go and type in personalize, then you can go to the media type. So we're going to go for images and video media types. And then what you can do is you can go and search the countries. So I'm going to go for United States of America, and the United Kingdom. And then finally, as we scroll down, we can go and filter it by the number of likes and shares. So we're going to go for a minimum of 1,000 likes, because that means that the product is doing fairly well. And we're going to go for a minimum of 100 shares. So that means it's been shared 100 times. So if we just go to search now over here, we will be able to see some personalized products that are doing really well on Facebook. So as we scroll down over here, we can see we have this mug over here. We'll be friends until we're old and senile, and then it will be new best friends. And basically they can go and personalize this with their names. So that's a really easy print on demand product that you could go and start selling on your store. You can see this one over here as well. This is a sort of coffee holder or drinks holder, and people can go and personalize it with their own name and advice from a sea turtle. So this is a very specific niche for sea turtles. And you can see that when using Drop-a-Spy, you can go and find loads of these types of viral products that are being used through personalized print on demand. So this one's really cool, a really simple concept. It's just a canvas print. I want to hold your hand at 80 and say, baby, let's go camping, and then they can go and personalize their name. So that's a really simple product. As you can see, 17k likes, it's got 5k comments, it's got 11k shares. So this is a really viral product, so they're probably doing really well. And basically what you can do with this tool, if we go and open the details in a new tab over here, we can go and actually look at the details of the product, and basically then you can also go and actually download the images and the different media for all of the ads. Then actually, if we just go and click on the Facebook page, it will bring you over to the Facebook page of the actual product. So let's just wait for this to load. And once this is loaded, we can see that we have the actual product over here. Now, as you can see, what they've actually done is, if we just go and click on shop now for Wonder Prints, we can go and see all of their different products. So you can go and have a look at these stores, and you can see the types of products that they're selling, the price point that they're selling them at, and this can give you some ideas for some more personalized products, because you can go and look and have a look on these different stores and see what they're selling. So if we just go and you can see this one, the name can be customized. So once again, we can see we've got the girl's name, the boy's name over here. So once again, a really cool product. So let's just go and test this product out and see if it gives you a live update. So it doesn't even give you a live preview. So the store we will be building today, we can actually go and do a live preview. So you can go and add more value to these types of products by using the store that we're going to build today, by giving the customer the live preview when they actually type in the names and things like that. So like I said, you can go and have a look on Drop-a-Spy. So let's go and see if we can find one more product on here. So once again, this one is a really simple concept. You can see it's just some bedding with a name of the people that can be customized and the year that they met each other. So established in 2010, 20k likes, it's got 5k comments, it's got 13k shares. So once again, if we just go and click on the details of this ad, and we just go and click on shop now, we can actually go and look at the store. So you can see they're selling this for $70. Let's see if it gives you a live preview again. So if we just choose the name, so you can see once again, it doesn't even give you a live preview again. So you can always go and improve these types of products. And the store doesn't even look that great. The branding of the actual store looks a little bit sort of tacky with all of these different random colors like green and red over here. So they're making some good profit. They're selling this for £50, and you probably can go and get this on This New. So if we just go over to This New over here, and we can just go and search, let's type in bedding. Let's see if anything comes up for bedding. So if we just go and type in bedding, as you can see, we've got all of these different bedding products, and you could go, so you can see this over here. So it's going to cost you $38.99. They're selling it for $69. So they're making a $30 profit. So you can see this bedding over here, $31. They're selling it for $69. So they're making between a $30 and $40 profit on this product over here. So really simple concept, like I said, and that is how you can go and use Drop-a-Spy. So like I said, we'll just go and look for one more product just so I can show you how easy it is to go and find these types of viral products. So once again, we can see we've got this bedding over here. So let's just go and see how much they're selling this one over here for. So sometimes you can see that they actually go and remove the button. So that just basically means the ad probably isn't running anymore. So we can't click on the shop now button, but we can go over to their Facebook page again, and we can actually go and have a look at their site to see some other products that they're selling. So let's go and click on shop now, and let's go and see some of the other products that they are selling. So here we are on their store. Once again, the branding of the store is not amazing, so let's just go and see if we can find some of their bedding products over here so we can see what sort of price they're selling it for. So let's just go and type in bedding once again, and we can see over here they're selling it for £58, so that's around $70. So once again, they're making around a $40 profit on these personalized products over here. So this is a personalized skull duvet cover that they can just go and put their name on. So like I said, if you are interested, there's a link in the description to drop a spy, and you can actually go and use this to find loads of different viral products. So over here we have this one. So this is just like another sort of sheet with their baby's name on. You've got this one over here with the baby's name on for children. We have these for the pets over here, so these cushion covers. So loads and loads of different products that you can go and find using Drop a Spy. So I thought I would just go and show you this, but it's not 100% necessary if you are just starting out. But once you start wanting to find some more viral products and some products that are doing well, you can go and use this tool to find some really cool products. So now we've had a look at product research and store research for this course. The next thing that we will do is have a look at purchasing a domain and getting some hosting so we can start building the store for your personalized print-on-demand business. Let's take a look at picking a domain name for your personalized print-on-demand store. So when you're trying to come up with domain name ideas, you can use the website Lean Domain Search, which allows you to type in a word and it will give you suggestions for domain names based on that name. So you can just go for a general domain name like Getting Personal, so they're just using the word personal, or if you have more of a niche store idea in mind, you can go for something like Dogsy. So if we go back to Lean Domain Search, I can just go and type in personal over here, and it will go and give me loads of suggestions for domain names with the word personal in. So you can go and sort it by length, and you can go and decide whether you want the term to be at the beginning or the end of the domain. So we go to starts with, and over here now you can see that there's loads of domain names that start with the word personal. So for example, personal nut, that might be something cool, or personal owl. It doesn't really matter what your domain name is, as long as it's catchy and it's easy to spell, then those are the most important things that when it comes to picking a domain name. So if I just go and type in the word dog over here as well, we can see we've got loads of potential domain names with the word dog in. So some of them might be a little bit weird. So for example, Dog Paragon, that's something that I would not recommend because it's quite hard to remember and quite hard to spell. But something maybe like Dog Plum, maybe that's got a bit more of a catchy ring to it. So go and have a look on Lean Domain Search, and once you have come up with a domain name idea, the next thing you are going to do is purchase some hosting. So if you click the link in the description, it will bring you over to SiteGround. And basically what hosting does, it allows you to go and have your website live on the internet so that customers can go and access it. Now, SiteGround is my preferred hosting provider because number one, they're really fast. So whenever you host a website using SiteGround, it just means that your site is going to load really quickly, and especially with an e-commerce site, that's very important. When people are going to the cart, when people are going to check out, you want it to load quickly so that they can go and make that final purchase. Secondly, it's very affordable, so their hosting starts at a very affordable price. And thirdly, they have really excellent customer service. So if something ever goes wrong with your site, you can just contact them through the live chat and they usually fix it straight away. So if you just go and click on the link in the description, it will bring you over to this page, and we're going to go to hosting, and we're going to go and click on WordPress hosting over here. Now over here you can see that we have a few different packages. If you're just starting out and you're only planning to go and build one website for your personalized print-on-demand business, you can just go for the startup plan over here. It allows you to create one website. It does give you a free SSL certificate, so that basically just means you get this little padlock over here, and that tells your customers that your site is secure. Once again, for an e-commerce site, that's really important because you want to build trust with your customers, and when they're going to put in their card details or pay with PayPal, they want to know that the site is secure. So having a free SSL is really important. And you can go and create a free professional email address as well, which is really important for running an e-commerce store. So once you have gone and decided which plan you want to start, if you want to create multiple websites, you can go for the Grow Big plan. But like I said, if you're just starting out, you can just go for the startup plan. So just go and click on Get Plan over here. Then go and type in your domain name that you have picked. So I'm just going to go and type in a domain name over here. And then once you enter in your domain name, you can go and change the end part of the domain name. So I'm going to change it to .com over here, and then just go and click on Proceed. Then once you do click on Proceed, all you need to do is just enter in some details. So you just go and create an account, enter in your first name, your last name, and your address, and then you just need to go and pay. So you just enter in your card details. So the 12-month deal is actually the best deal when you do sign up. So you can see you get it for $5.99 a month. Now, if you scroll down over here, you don't really need domain privacy. That basically just means that if you do purchase this, no one knows who has registered the domain. But the only downside to this is you may get some web design companies contacting you because they know you've purchased a domain. But really, you don't really need this, and you don't really need SG Site Scanner as well. So you can just go for the overall 12-month deal, and then all you need to do is just go and confirm, and then just go and click on Pay Now. So once you finish purchasing your hosting, you should be brought over to the SiteGround dashboard. Now it will look a little bit different for you, so it will say something like Setup Site or something like that. So just go through that process, and it should be fairly simple because they just lead you through that whole process, and it should only take a few minutes. And once you have done that, I'm just going to quickly give you a SiteGround overview now. So you've got home, so this is basically just some of the recent blogs and some of the information that you might want to go to quickly on the home area. Under websites is where you'll actually have your website. So once you have gone through that setup process, you should see your domain name over here, and it will look just like this. And then later on we can go and actually install WordPress using the site tools. So you shouldn't have any other sites. You can see I've got another site over here. So your one should just be your domain name over here. Under services is your actual hosting plan. So if you ever want to go and upgrade it, you can do that under services, or add another hosting plan, you can go and do that under services. Of course, under billing is where all of your payment details are going to be if you want to add a new payment card and things like that. Referrals are if you want to go and refer friends to SiteGround, you can do that here. And then we have marketplace if you want to purchase extra domains and things like that. Now, one of the other really important things that I just wanted to show you is over here. So where we have this question mark, you have view help center. So if I just right click this and open this in a new tab, if anything ever goes wrong with your site, you can just go to the help center. You can click contact us, and then you can basically just go and contact them, and they can go and fix your site, like I mentioned before we actually purchased the hosting. So now that you actually have your hosting and you have gone through the setup process, we're going to go to websites over here, and like I said, you should see your domain name over here. So what we are going to do now is we're going to install an SSL certificate onto our domain, and like I said, that gives us this little padlock over here to tell our customers that our site is secure. So you're just going to go and click on Site Tools over here. So once you click on this, you will be brought over to the Site Tools dashboard for your domain over here. So the first thing we are going to do is install an SSL certificate. So we're going to go over to security over here, and we're going to go to SSL manager. Now from here, we're going to go and choose the domain. So if you've only got one domain, it should be your domain by default. Then over here, it's going to say select SSL, and we're just going to go and choose Let's Encrypt Wildcard, and click on Get over here. So just give that a few moments to load. So once your SSL certificate has finished installing, you will see Let's Encrypt is installed for your domain. So the next thing we are going to do is click on where it says HTTPS Enforce. So just go and click on this and just go and turn this on. So now that we've done this, like I said, we will get this little padlock over here when our site is actually live. So the next thing we are going to do is install WordPress, and WordPress is basically what allows us to actually create our website. Now 30% of the websites live on the internet today are created with WordPress. So let that just be an illustration of how powerful WordPress is to create websites. So we're going to go over to WordPress over here, and we're going to go and click on install and manage. And what we are actually going to do, we are going to install WordPress and WooCommerce. Now WooCommerce is a plugin that allows you to add e-commerce functionality to your WordPress website. So we are just going to go and install both of these. So we're going to go and hit select over here, and then we're going to scroll down. Obviously we've got our domain, leave the installation path blank, and then as we scroll down, we are going to have to go and choose a username, a password, and an email address. So these are going to be the login credentials for our WordPress website. So make sure you choose a username and a password that you are going to remember, and make sure you go and save them somewhere. And also make sure you choose an email address that you have access to, because if you lose your password to your WordPress website, you will use this email address to go and get access back to that password. Now what I do recommend is just generating a password over here, because that makes the password more secure, and then just go and save that password in a Word document somewhere so that you always have access to it. So I'm just going to go and pick a username and a password now. And once you have picked a username and a password for your WordPress website, just go and click on install over here. So now it's just going to take a few moments to actually install WordPress onto our domain. So once WordPress has finished installing, you will see WordPress is installed on your domain. Then it's going to say what's next. So now what we want to do is go over to the admin panel. So we're going to go and click on admin panel over here, and it should bring us over to our WordPress website. So just give it a few moments to load. So now it's going to say welcome to your WooCommerce site. Now we don't need to go through this SiteGround setup, because I'm going to show you how to set up the whole website from scratch. So we can just go and click on exit over here. So once you go and click on exit, it is going to bring us over to our WordPress dashboard. So let me just give you a little overview of all of these different tabs within WordPress, so you have an idea of what they all are and what we will be using in this tutorial. So firstly, we have the home. So this just allows you to see some knowledge base for your WordPress website, and there are some important documents that you can go and look at from SiteGround. Then we have updates. So every time that WordPress is updated or any of the plugins on your website need updating, you will see that under updates. Next we have posts. So originally WordPress was a blogging platform, so you would go and create blog posts. So we won't really be using that much in this tutorial. Next up we have media. So every time you go and upload an image or a video to your site, it will go into the media library. Now we're going to actually be uploading all of the images from the front end builder, but you can always go and find all of your media under here. Next up we have pages. So we're going to be using this quite frequently throughout the tutorial. So if you want to create the About Us page, or the privacy policy, or the terms of service, or any page on your site, you will be doing that under pages. Next up we have comments. So like I said, as WordPress was originally a blogging platform, this was used to go and monitor comments that were made on the blogs. Once again, we won't really be using this that much in the tutorial, because people won't really be adding comments to an e-commerce website. Next up we have WooCommerce. So this is the e-commerce functionality, and I'll be going through this in a lot more detail later on in the tutorial. But as you can see, this will show you all of your orders, all of your customers. You can go and add coupons. You can go and see your reports in terms of sales and things like that. And you can go and monitor the settings, so you can go and connect your payment providers and loads of things like that. We also have products. So every time we go and add a product, that will go and show under products. We have analytics. So once again, this is for WooCommerce, so you can see products, revenue, orders. So loads of cool analytics. And you also have marketing over here. So this allows you to create more coupons under the marketing area. Next up we have appearance. So this is where you can go and change the theme of your website. You can go and create menus and things like that. Next up we have plugins. So this is a really important part that we'll be using quite frequently throughout the tutorial, and plugins basically allow you to add extra functionality to your site. So you can go and add loads of different plugins that do loads of different things. For example, adding a contact form to your site. Next up we have users. So you can go and create multiple users for your WordPress website. So if you wanted to go and hire a virtual assistant who was going to go and fulfill the orders for you, you can go and create them as a user and give them certain permissions when they log in to your WordPress website. Next up we have tools. This just allows you to go and import and export data from your site. We won't really be using that much in the tutorial. We also have settings. So this is where you can go and change things like how your links look and just general settings such as the admin email of your site and things like that. So that is just a general overview of WordPress. Now the next thing that we are going to do for the tutorial is go and install a theme for our WordPress website. So in order to install a theme onto your WordPress website, just click the link in the description to the Flatson theme and you will be brought over to this page over here. And the reason that we are using the Flatson theme for this tutorial is because it is the #1 best selling WooCommerce theme in the world. It's a really fast loading theme and it is completely mobile optimized, and there's so many different features that you can go and do with this theme. As you can see over here, we've got loads of different sections that you can go and import. There's loads of pre-made templates that you can go and use and loads of pre-made designs for different pages. So go and check out some of the demos for the theme. As you can see, they've got loads of different demos that you can go and import into your WordPress website, and I'm going to be showing you how you can go and create your whole website using the Flatson theme. So we just go and check out one of the demos over here. You can see it's a really beautiful and elegant design, and they've got loads of different cool features. For example, if you go and click quick view over here, people can just go and view a product and add it to the cart. You can go and show your best-selling products, your different categories for your products, and there's loads of cool features. So if we just go over to shop over here, we can go and see the different category pages and what they look like. So there's loads of different pre-made templates that you can go and import. So we can go and see an about us page. You can go and see that they've got contact us pages. So like I said, there's loads of different free templates that you can go and import by actually using this Flatson theme, and that is why it is the #1 best-selling theme for WooCommerce in the world. So when you are over here, like I said, just click the link in the description and you will come over to this page over here. Now from here, what you need to do is just go and add to cart. The theme is $59. You can get the extended support if you want to. I believe once you go and actually pay, it will be around $73 for the entire theme, and this is just a one-off payment. You don't have to pay this every year. It's not a recurring subscription. It's just a one-off payment for this theme. Now once you do go and purchase the theme will be in your purchases over here. So all we need to do is just go to download and just go and choose installable WordPress file only. So just go and download this installable WordPress file, and then also we are going to go and download the certificate and purchase code PDF. So go and download this separately as well. So once you have gone and downloaded those two files, now we can go and head back to our WordPress dashboard and actually install this theme. So head back to your WordPress dashboard, and we're just going to go to appearance and click on themes over here. So now you will see your theme that's already activated. So it most likely will be the storefront theme, and you might see a few other themes. Now what I recommend doing first is going deleting these extra themes because they just take up extra space on your website. So just click on theme details over here, and we're just going to go and click on delete. So like I said, just go and delete any other themes that you already have. So now we're going to go and upload the Flatson theme that we just downloaded. So we're going to go and click on add new, and now we're going to go and click on upload theme. I'm going to go and click on choose file, and then from here we're just going to go and navigate to the theme forest Flatson file that we just downloaded. So go and choose this and hit open, and then we're going to go and click on install now. So once you install the theme, we are going to go and hit activate over here. And once you hit activate, it will say new theme activated. Now it might ask you to go through the Flatson theme setup wizard. So you can just go and click on skip setup for that. So just skip the setup because all we need to do is activate the theme. So in order to activate the theme, we're going to go and click over here where it says activate theme. So like I said, skip the theme setup and then just go and click on activate theme over here. Now from here, it's going to ask us to go and enter in your Envato token. So we're going to have to generate a token. So basically this just goes and connects our Envato account where we purchased the theme to our WordPress website. So click on generate a token here, and it's going to go and bring us over to our Envato account. Then we're going to go and give our token a name. So I'm just going to go and call it after my website, Hubcut and Flatson. And then basically for permissions, we're going to go and give it all of the permissions. So just go and tick everything. I'm going to tick all of these, and we're going to go and tick this, and then we're going to go and click on create token. So now it's given us this token, so just go and copy this, click on I confirm and click on woohoo, got it. So now we have done that. We can come back to our WordPress website. We can just go and paste that token in here, click on confirm and click on register. So once we go and do that, it will say your token is valid. So that just means our Flatsome theme that we purchased through Envato has now been connected to our WordPress website. So now the Flatsome theme is fully registered and installed on our website. So let's come over to our homepage now, and we can see we've got the Flatsome theme ready to start customizing. Now, before we actually start creating any of the pages, such as the homepage or the About Us or anything on the site, the first thing that we are going to do is actually connect some products to our store from a third-party print-on-demand provider. And the reason that we are going to do that first is because I want us to have some products to start working with, and then we can actually have a look at how to customize those products so that the user can go and add their names and their images to the products, and then we can actually start designing the whole store in terms of the homepage, the logo, the colors, the fonts, and all of those types of things. So we're going to go back to our WordPress dashboard now. So let's just click over here. So now I just want to go and show you the third-party print-on-demand provider that we will be using in this tutorial, and then I'll be showing you how you can actually go and connect that third-party print-on-demand provider to your WordPress website so that we can start importing some products. The third-party print-on-demand provider that we will be using in today's tutorial are called thisnew.com. And there are a number of reasons that we will be using this third-party print-on-demand provider. The first reason is that they have a wide selection of products. So any type of product that you want to sell, thisnew.com will probably have it. So that gives you more freedom in the personalized products that you can go and add to your store. The second reason is that their products are really affordable, and that leaves you more room to go and make a profit on these actual products, because some other third-party print-on-demand providers have very expensive products, and that also just brings down your profit because you can only go and make $5 or $10 profit. So because thisnew.com's products are really affordable, that allows you to actually go and bump your prices up and make a bit more profit when you sell their products. The third reason is that they have really high quality products, and I have actually ordered in the products myself to go and test these, and I'll be showing you those in a minute. Now, having high quality products is of course very important because this reduces the risk of having to deal with customer refunds and returns, and it also means that you will get repeat customers because they actually like your products. And the fourth reason is that they have really fast shipping times. So usually between 7 to 14 days, and they ship worldwide. So you can go and sell their products to any country that you want to, and like I said, they usually ship within 7 to 14 days, which is fairly fast for these custom personalized products. So like I said, I have ordered in some samples from thisnew.com, and I will go and show you those samples now. So this is the first canvas print sample that I ordered from thisnew.com, and I have to say it is really great quality. The print looks really crisp and really eye-catching, and one thing that I really love about this canvas print is that the print goes around the entire edge of the actual canvas. So it doesn't just stop and then you can see the wood around the edges, it wraps around the whole canvas, which gives it that really high quality feel. And if you just have a look at the back, once again the canvas print just looks really nice from the back, and it is a very lightweight canvas, so it can be hung really easily by the customer. So I thought this was a really great sample from Thisnew. The second sample that I ordered from Thisnew is a wooden canvas that has a string attached that allows you to hang it. Once again, really high quality, and the print just looks really nice and really eye-catching. The final sample that I ordered from thisnew.com is this phone case. Once again, a really high quality print, just looks really nice, and it's a really flexible phone case, which is always good because you don't want the print to be rubbed off or anything like that when the phone is actually being used. So you can bend the phone case and things like that, and the print still stays intact. So now that I have shown you the thisnew.com samples, the next thing that we need to do is connect thisnew.com to our WordPress and WooCommerce website so that we can start importing products and then add personalization to those products. So as you can see over here, thisnew.com has full integration with WooCommerce. So if you click the link in the description, you will be brought over to the thisnew.com homepage. Now from here, we are just going to go and click on sign up. Once you click on sign up, you will just be asked to create a new account. So just go and pick an email and a password. And once you have entered in those details, we can just scroll down and click on create new account. Once you create your account, it will say congratulations, registration successful. And all we need to do then is go and verify our email address. So head over to your emails and go and check for the email from thisnew, and then just click to verify your email address. So just go and click on this, and then it will just say verification successful, and then it will just redirect you back to the home page. So let's just go and click back to the home page. And now from here, we can see that we have our thisnew account and it has been verified. So what we can do now is over here, we can click on go to management. So just go and click on this over here. And now from here, we can actually go and connect some products to our store. So in order to do this, what we can do is we're going to go and click on stores over here. And we're going to go and click on add store. So click on add store and then choose WooCommerce and click OK. Once you click on this, you will be brought over to the WooCommerce setup. So we just need to follow through some steps in order to connect our WooCommerce store to our thisnew.com account. So the first step is to make sure that our WooCommerce is updated to the latest version. So you should have that. So if you just head over to your WordPress dashboard, if you go to updates, you should be able to go and update WooCommerce. If you don't see any updates, so you can see from me, I don't have any updates to be made. So that means that your WooCommerce is updated to the latest version. The next step is to make sure that the legacy REST API is enabled. So in order to do this, once again, head back to your WordPress dashboard, go to WooCommerce, go to settings over here, then click on advanced. And then once you click on advanced, click on legacy API over here. And once you click on this, just make sure that this is ticked, enable the legacy REST API. So you can see mine's already ticked, so that's perfectly fine. So next thing that we need to do is make sure that our permalinks are not set to plain. So let me show you how we can go and do this. So let's go and head back to our WordPress dashboard. And what we are going to do is we're going to go to settings. We're going to go and click on permalinks and make sure that it is set to post name. So by default, it should already be set to post name. So that's totally fine. But if it is set to plain, go and change it to post name, then just scroll down and hit save changes over here. So once you have done all of those three things, the next thing that we need to do is download the thisnew plugin. So click on this button over here, click to download the thisnew plugin. So just go and download the plugin. So I'm just going to go and close this over here. And now that we have downloaded the plugin, we can go back to our WordPress dashboard over here. And from here, we are going to go to plugins over here. We're going to go and click on add new. And then we are going to go and click on upload plugin. And then we're going to go and click on choose file. So then navigate to your downloads and you should see thisnew shipping for WooCommerce. So just go and choose this, click open and click on install now. So once it has finished installing, just go and click on activate plugin over here. And once the plugin has been activated, you should see plugin activated over here. So now we can go and click on thisnew over here and we can go and click on connect. So now it's going to go and connect our thisnew.com account to our WooCommerce website. So just go and click on approve over here. And once you click on approve, you should see WooCommerce and the name of your store. Now, don't worry. So if we just go back to stores where it says my WordPress, we can actually go and change the name of this. So let me just go and quickly show you how you can go and change the name of your store. So if we head back over to our WordPress dashboard, we can go to settings over here and we can go to general. So what I recommend doing is just going and naming your site title after your domain. So mine's called HubCut. And then if you want to, you can go and add a tagline. So your tagline can be something like personalized gifts. So something like that. It doesn't have to be anything too extravagant. And then we can just go and hit save. So now that we've done that, if we just go and refresh this, we can see hopefully that it comes up as HubCut. So it's not coming up as HubCut, but that's perfectly fine. So after a few days, it should go and just be redone and come up as your site name. But basically now your store is definitely connected. So you can see we've got Woo over here. So that means our store is connected. So now we can actually start going and designing some products that we can go and then import into our store. So in order to design some products, we are going to go and pick some products, create a design, and then we're going to go and import those products to our store. So in order to do this, we're going to right click the thisnew.com logo. I'm going to go and open in a new tab. So now we are back to the thisnew.com homepage. So from here, we can actually start finding some products, creating some designs, and then import those to our store. So let's go and have a look at some products on thisnew.com now, and then we will create a design, import that product to our store, and then we can go and add the personalization functionality to that product afterwards. So we're going to start off with a simple text-based product, and then I will show you some more complex products that allow the customer to go and upload their image that you can then go and turn into a cartoon or a caricature. So from thisnew.com, let's just go and click on products over here. So from here, you can see a wide selection of different products that you can go and add to your store and then add personalization to. So this goes back to the beginning of the course where I mentioned product research, because it's totally down to you what type of product you actually want to go and sell. So like I said, there's loads of different products. You can go and see the best sellers on Thisnew. So you can see you've got some really cool products here. We've got t-shirts, Valentine's products, men's boxer shorts, so loads and loads of different products. So the product that I'm going to start off designing, just to give you an idea of how you can go and design these products, is going to be a wedding board. So we just type in wedding over here, and we're going to start off with this product over here. So we're just going to go and click on this, and from here we are going to go and create a design for this product, import the product to our store, and then we're going to go and add the functionality so that a customer can go and personalize the product. So firstly, we're just going to go and hit design. Now there's a few other things you can see. Obviously the price plays a big part. So is this a product that you can think you can sell? So like I said, this goes back to researching the products in the beginning of the course to see what type of products you want to sell. You can see the shipping times. So for example, if I wanted to sell this to the United Kingdom, I can go and choose the United Kingdom, and we can see 7 to 15 days, or if they pay extra, 3 to 7 days. So really fast shipping times, like I mentioned. So we just go and choose this over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and create a design. So let's go and hit design over here. Now when you create your designs, you basically want to create the mock-up for the design first, and then we're going to go and recreate that design so it can be personalized on our website. So I'm just going to go and create a simple design, and I'm going to show you how you can actually go and do this. So you can see over here the product is 16 inches by 20 inches. So we just go and hit design over here. We can see the minimum pixel is 2392 by 2982. So we're just going to go and create our design based off of this over here. So in order to create a design, I'm going to be using a tool called Canva. So Canva is a free online graphic editing tool. So just go and head over to canva.com. I'll leave a link in the description again, and you can just go and create a free account. Once you create a free account, you can go and click on create custom size over here. So we've got create design, and we can go for custom size. So I'm going to go and choose the custom size from Thisnew. So let's just head back over to Thisnew over here. So you can see the minimum pixels 2392 by 2982. So we're going to go for 2392 and 2982, and we're going to go and click on create design. So you can see this is where we're going to create our first design. So you want to create your design exactly how it's going to look for the customer. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some basic text, we're going to add an image, and we're going to add some other text at the bottom, and that way the customer is going to be able to personalize the names that are on the wedding sign and the date. So you can go and apply what I'm going to show you to any single product, text-based product that you go and design on your store. Like I said, I'm just going to be showing you how to do it for this wedding board, but any product that you want to sell, you can go and apply the same principles. So firstly, we're just going to go and add our text and our images. So in order to go and find some cool images for your designs, I recommend that you use a website called graphicriver.net. And you can basically go and purchase designs on here that can be used for commercial use. So I've just typed in wedding over here. So you can see there's loads of images that could be used for a basic design. So you can see over here we have this one of a wedding couple, and we've got the names. We have some cool wedding images over here. So go and have a look on Graphic River and see if you can find some cool designs for whatever niche that you're trying to sell to. So let's see if we can go and find some more. So as we scroll down, we can see we've got some other nice graphics that you could potentially use for a wedding based product. So I've already got some, and another alternative to Graphic River is to use Envato Elements. So Envato Elements is a subscription based website where you can basically go and get access to loads of different graphics and fonts and graphic templates and loads of different things. So once again, I've just typed in wedding over here, and we can see that we have some cool graphics that you could potentially go and use for a simple product like this wedding one that we are going to design. So I've already gone and downloaded some graphics that I'm going to use for this first design. So over here we can see we have our blank canvas. So I'm just going to go and add some images first. So over here, if we just go to uploads, we can go and click on upload media over here, and then I'm going to go and choose my device. And then from here, I'm just going to go and choose one of these wedding prints. So you can see we've got this wedding print over here. So I'm just going to go and choose this. So we're just going to go and upload this now, and then we're going to go and add this to our design. So let's just wait. So now this has been uploaded. We can see we have it over here like this. So now I'm just going to go and drag it so it is the size of the canvas. So you can see we're going to go and create a personalized product where they can go and add their names and their date of their wedding. So what we can do is next we can go to text over here. So we're going to go and add some text. So we can go and see we've got our text over here. So now we're going to go and choose a font that would be applicable for a wedding sign. So we're going to go and choose a font that looks nice for a wedding. So you can see there are some paid fonts on here. So if you want to upgrade your Canva account, you can get access to some paid fonts. So I'm just going to go for a free font just to start off with. So let's go and see. Let's see what this one looks like. So that sort of looks kind of nice, but let's keep looking. Let's go for this one over here. So this font is called Moontime. So I'm going to go and say, we're just going to go for some basic names. John, as a matter of fact, we'll go for the woman's name first, Jane and John, because that's what way we've got the female over here and the male over here. So we can see we've got Jane and John. Now we want to go and add some different colors. So we can see we've got the color of the actual image as well. So we want to keep some consistency with our design. So now we're just going to go and drag this into the center like this. So now what we can do is we can go and add some effects to this. So we're going to go and add a curved text to this. So we're going to make it curved, and let's just go and play around with this. We don't want it to be too curved. So something like that looks pretty nice. So let's just go and drag that up here. So now I've got John and Jane, and just bear in mind the text font that you're using, because we're going to have to go and add this font to the personalization tool later on. So make sure that you just take a note of the font that you're using. So now I've got John and Jane, and now we're going to go and add another font. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go and add another area of text. So we're just going to click on this, and over here we're just going to go and click the duplicate. So now I'm going to drag this one to the bottom down here, and now we're just going to go to effects. I'm going to go and change the curve. So what curve was this? I believe this is 70. So we're going to go and change this to -70. Let's go and see how that looks. -70. So now we've got that. So now we're going to go and change this to the date. So we're going to go and say, let's just say they're getting married on the 5th of, let's say, July. And they're going to get married in 2022. So let's get rid of this over here. Let's just see, we want just basic with a curve. And let's see if we can do -70 like we wanted. So let's see what that looks like, -70. So now we can see we've got John and Jane, and at the bottom down here, we have the actual date that they're getting married. Now you can play around with the size of this. So I might make this a little bit smaller, because I think that this may be a little bit too big. So let's just go and see if we can just muck around with this. So let's just make this a little bit smaller. So sometimes Canva can be a little bit fiddly. So if that ever happens to you, you can just go and delete this. Let's just go and drag this back to the center. And I'm just going to go and add the upload again. So now we can see that size looks much nicer, I think. So we're just going to leave it that size. And then we've got the date and we've got their names at the top. So like I said, bear in mind that we've got moon time over here because we're going to have to add this to the personalization tool. So let's just go ahead with this as our first design. Pretty basic design, but I think a product like this, although the design is basic, something like this can sell really well because they can go and change the name, they can go and change the date, and it just looks really clean and like a nice design. Like I said, I got this from Envato Elements, but you can get images just similar to this on websites such as Graphic River. And I'll just show you another one called Creative Fabrica. So if we just type in Creative Fabrica, we can go and have a look at this site. This is very similar to Graphic River, and you can go and get copyright free and commercial free graphics on here. So if we just go and type in wedding on here, we can go and have a look at some wedding graphics that you could potentially go and use as well. So just go and have a look. You can see there's some cool wedding graphics that you could potentially use for your designs on Creative Fabrica as well. So now we have our design. We're just going to go and call this wedding design 1. So I'm just going to go and call it that, and we're just going to go and hit download, and then we're just going to go and hit download again. So once the image has finished downloading, you can just click X. I'm just going to close this as well. Now we can head back to this new, and we can actually go and upload our design. So we're just going to go to image over here, and now we're going to go and find that image that we just created. So here it is, wedding design 1. So we're just going to go and choose this and click open. And now it's just going to go and upload our design over here. So let's just give it a few moments to actually load the design. So now we can see our design has loaded. Now you want your print quality to be good. So if it says bad here, then you're going to have to go back to the drawing board. And that basically just means that your minimum pixels are probably too small. But if you follow the minimum pixels, generally the print quality should be good. So now that we have gone and done that, if we just go back to product, we can go and just make sure that everything's fine. So we've got the size over here, it only comes in one size. So now that we've picked our design, we can just go and hit save over here. So now it's just going to go and save that design that we just created. So once you go and create your design, you will see buy or sell. So of course we want to go and sell this product. So we're going to go and hit sell over here. So once we go and do that, we're going to go and choose our store. So we're going to go and click add to store for WooCommerce. And then once we do that, it's going to go and bring us over to here where we can actually go and import the product to our store. So from here, what we can do is we can go and choose a category. Now we haven't created any categories yet, so I will show you how to do this later on in the tutorial so that you can go and categorize your items. For example, it could be gifts for him is one category, gifts for her, or this one could be under wedding gifts. Now, as you can see for the description, it actually imports the description directly from this new. So that's really good, makes life a lot easier. But you might want to go and add some extra things to the description to go and sell the product. So I will be showing you how you can go and do that later on in the tutorial. It will also go and add the mock-up images directly from this new. So I believe we can go and move these around later on when we actually go and import the product to our store, because I think it would be better to have this one as the main image, not this one over here. So we can go and change all of these around. So once we have gone and done all of this, you can go and change the title as well. So if you want to call it custom wooden wedding sign, you can go and call it something like that. But what I would of course call it is personalized wooden wedding welcome sign. And I wouldn't recommend really having the size in there. We can just go for personalized wooden wedding welcome sign. So that's really cool. And now that we have done that, you can go and add your retail price. So I'm going to go and have a look at some personalized wooden wedding signs. So let's go and type that in, wooden wedding signs, and let's see generally what the prices that they are being sold for. So we can see this one over here is £25 with the name. If we just scroll along, this one's £60, so that's quite expensive. So I think I'm going to go for around the $40 mark, because I think that's sort of somewhere in between. We're going to go for this sort of £25 range. So if we just go for 25 GBP to US dollars, that's around 35 US dollars. So like I said, I think we're going to go for the $40 range. So down here, we're just going to go for $39.99. So let's just go and change that to $39.99. like this. And once we have gone and done that, we can just then go and add a category, I believe, from here. So let's just go and type in weddings. And then once we go and do that, we can go and scroll down and click add to store. So what it will actually do is we'll just go and create the category for you. But once you have created some categories, then you can go and select categories that have already been created. So like I said earlier, if it's gifts for him or gifts for her or whatever. So I'm just going to go and actually put this as wedding gifts. So now that we've added that as a category, we can go and click on add to store. So now we can see it's going to add it to the My WordPress store. So it will allow you to select the store. So just go and click OK over here and then click on continue to design. So now once we click on that, it will bring you back here and you can go and pick some other products. So now we should have that product within our WordPress website. So if we come back over here, we can go to products and we can go to all products. Now we can see we have this personalized wooden wedding sign. Now the reason it's saying out of stock is because we need to go and add some stock to it. So let's just come into here. And from here, I'm actually going to go and show you a few different things that we can actually go and do. So this is the WooCommerce side of building a product. So this is where you will go and do all of this, loads of different things with the product, such as if you want to go and edit the description, if you want to go and edit the product gallery, the main image, if you want to go and add a size chart or a product short description. There's a lot of things that you can go and do in here. So firstly, you can see over here under product categories, the wedding gifts has been added. So anytime we want to add a new category, we can just click on add new category. So we could go and create another category now called gifts for her, let's say, for example. So now we can just go and hit add new category. So now we can see it's over here. Now if you tick it in both categories, that means this product will show under gifts for her and under wedding gifts. So we'll go over this a bit more depth once we actually go and have a look at the front end. So we'll leave that unticked for now. So what I do want to just make sure is that we enable stock management, and we're going to just go and say that we have, let's just go and put this as 999, because basically this new very rarely runs out of stock on their website. So we can just put this as 999 over here. Now if we go to variations, we can see we only have one variation. And from here you can go and change the price. So we can see we've got the regular price $39.99. You can go and put a sale price in if you want to. Now for the product gallery, I'm going to go and change the product image. So if I click on this, I'm going to go and change it to, let's go and change it to this one. I believe this one looks the nicest. So we're going to go and change it. As a matter of fact, that's covering up the date. So we're going to go and change it to this one because we want to be able to demonstrate that we've got the date and the names over here. So now under the product gallery, we can go and see that we've got all of the other images over here. So now we're just going to go and hit update. Now don't worry too much because we are going to go and design everything from the front end later on. But if we just click on preview changes over here, you can just see a basic concept of what it's going to look like for now. So we can go and see we've got our product here. So it's coming along well, our site. We can see we've got our first product. Now before we do anything else, we are actually going to go and add the personalization side of things to this product. And like I said, I just want to make sure that the back end of everything is set up and ready to go, and then we can start building the store from the front end. So in order to go and actually add personalization to any product, we need to go and install another plugin that will allow us to do this. So in order to do this, we'll be using another third-party tool called Zakiki Product Designer, and this is one of the most powerful product designers that you can use, and especially if you are on a budget, it's very reasonably priced and it's a really amazing 2D designer. So we just go to pricing and we go to WooCommerce. Now we'll leave a link in the description to Zakiki, and as we can see over here, you can just go and sign up for $6.99 a month and you have 3 customizable products. Now if you want to go and sell a few more products, you just need to upgrade, and it's 9, so that's going to be around $12 I believe per month, and you get 25 customizable products. And then eventually if you want to go and have unlimited products, you can just go and upgrade again once you start making sales. So you could just start off with 3 products, see how it goes, and then you could go and upgrade to 25 products, and then you can go and upgrade to unlimited products products. And it's a really amazing tool that allows you to go and completely customize any product. So the customer can go and choose your product and they can completely personalize it. They can go and add images, they can go and add text, they can change the names, they can go and change dates, they can do pretty much anything to any of your products. So it is a really amazing tool that you can go and use. So you can go and check out some of the demo products just to give you an idea of how the product works before you actually sign up for it. So if you click on demo, we can go and click on products over here, and let's just say this wooden cutting board over here, and this is a Shopify store, but it works exactly the same with WooCommerce. So if we just go and hit customize over here, and basically the customer can go and personalize the product. So they can go and add text. So let's say for the wooden wedding sign, as an example, it would be very similar to this. So they can go and add their name to it. They can go and curve the text, they can go and change the colors, the fonts and things like that. Now, what you can also do with the Zakiki, you can have pre-made templates. So based off of a design that you've created, so for example, the design we just created, we want them to just be able to only be able to edit their name at the top and their date at the bottom. And we have a pre-defined font for them. So you can go and offer those options as well. So go and check out the Zakiki demos just to give you a feel for how the product actually works. You can see we've got some text art over here, so you can go and do some really cool things with this product. People can go and spin things around, they can make it bigger, they can make it smaller, they can move it around. So lots of cool things that they can go and do with the Zakiki product designer. So once you've gone and had a look at some of the demos, like I said, if you just go and click the link in the description, you will be brought over to the Zakiki homepage. Now from here, we can go and click on 14-day free trial. Now once you click on this, you will just need to go and fill in some details. So just enter in your first name, your email and your password, and then you can just go and click on create account to get a 14-day free trial. So we're just going to go and click on create account. Now the first thing it's going to ask you to do is to go and connect your e-commerce store with Zakiki. So we're just going to go and click on next over here. We're going to go and choose WooCommerce, and then what we are going to go and do is we're going to go and make sure that our WooCommerce store is connected to Zakiki. So we're going to go and follow through these installation instructions. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that your permalinks are not set to plain once again. So we already went and done that earlier when we went and connected to this new. So your store should already have that. So that's totally fine. Now the next thing we need to do is go and just install the Zakiki plugin. So we're going to go and head back to our WordPress dashboard. We're going to go to plugins. We're going to go to add new over here. Now over here, we're going to go and type in Zakiki like this. And once you go and type that in, you can go and see over here, we've got Zakiki Interactive Product Designer. So just go and click on install now on this plugin over here. And then once it has finished installing, just go and click on activate for this plugin. So now that we have gone and activated this, we will be able to go and connect our store. So you can see we're just getting an error message over here. So if you do get this error message, it's fine. It's very easy to go and fix this. So all we need to do is go to settings over here. We need to go to general, and basically we just need to go where it says WordPress address. Just go and change this to S and S. So site address and WordPress address, just make sure it says HTTPS on both. And then we're just going to go and click on save changes. So now we're just going to go and log back in to our WordPress website. And once you are logged back in, we can just go scroll down and click on Zakiki Product Designer. So now we just can go and click on connect over here, and then just go and click on approve. So then now it's going to bring us back to our Zakiki portal, so the Zakiki dashboard. So now it's going to say start free trial. So we're just going to go and click on next. And we are just going to go and choose a plan. So you can choose whatever plan you want to start your free trial. So up to 3 products, up to 25 products, unlimited products. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to go for the the 25 products over here. So just going to go and click on start free trial over here. And then it's just going to say we're activating your free trial. So now just give it a few moments to load. And now we can actually go and add the personalization functionality to the product that we just imported from thisnew.com. So we are going to go over to product configuration here and just click on next over here. Now, once you go and click on this, it's going to say print on demand service or your store. So we've already imported the product to our store. So we're going to go and choose your store over here. Now we are going to go and see that first product that we just imported from thisnew.com. So we're going to go and choose this product to configure and add personalization to. So over here, you can go and change the name of the product if you want to, but I'm just going to leave the name the same. You can also go and set the images, but because we already done this within our WordPress website, we don't actually really need to go and change any of this. Now what we need to do is set the print area. So we're going to go and click on set print area. So over here, we can just go and hit done on this. Now over here, as a matter of fact, we are going to go and change the image because we don't want them to be designing sort of in this area. We want it to just be a plain white image. So in order to do this, let's just go and exit without saving. So we are going to go and change the image, but we want the image to be without the text and just with the middle image. So they want to be able to personalize the text and the middle image will stay the same. So in order to do this, we're going to go and head back to our design and we're just going to go and temporarily, we're just going to delete these two. So we're going to delete this and we're going to delete this. So now we just have our design like this. So I'm just going to go and call this wedding design 2. And we're just going to go and download this. So let's just go and download this now. So once that has finished downloading, we can just go and close this and I'm just going to get rid of this. Now we can head back to the Zakiki product designer. So let me just go back over here and we're going to go and change the image. So go and click change image over here. And now from here, we are just going to go and navigate to that image. So I'm just going to go to that image under wedding over here. And if we just go and scroll down, we can go and see we've got wedding design 2, the one that I just downloaded from Canva. I'm just going to go and hit open over here. So now we have that image like this. So now we can go and set the print area. So as we can see, this is going to be the image where they can actually go and personalize their name and their date. So in order to set the print area, we're going to go and use this thing called the ruler. And basically the ruler just means that however long we drag it, that's how far they can print it. So we're just going to go and drag it from the top. So just hold and click and drag it all the way to the bottom. So now we've got that. So you can go and set this. So let's just go and have a look at the size in centimeters. So if we go back to this new over here, we can go and have a look at the size in inches. So I believe the size in inches was 16, but we can go and double check this. I'm going to go and type in wedding again. So let's just go and type in wedding over here and we're just going to go and double check the size of this. So we can see 16 inches by 20 inches. So this side down here is the 20-inch side. So we're just going to go and type in 20 inches to centimeters and we can go and see how large that actually is. So that's around 50 centimeters. So if we go back to Zakiki now, in here we're just going to go and type in 50 centimeters and hit OK. So now that we've done that, it's going to ask us to create the print shape. So the print shape for this is going to be a rectangle. Now once again, you can just click and drag to do this. So we're just going to go and click and drag our print shape. So I'm just going to go and drag it like that. So now that basically means they can go and print in any of these areas here. So now we are just going to go and hit save. So now we have gone and saved our print area. So you can see over here it's got this dotted line. So that is where the customer can add their personalization, like I said, their name and their date at the bottom here. So now we're just going to go for this product. We don't have any variations, so it's just one size. So we're just going to go and click on I don't offer variations, go to preview. So over here now we have the product that can be personalized and we are going to go and hit save and publish to store. So hit save and publish to store over here and it's just going to say that the product is saving and you will see product successfully saved. So now over here we can just go to what's next. And basically it's just going to go and take us through some extra things on Zakiki. Now you don't really need to worry about these too much. So we've got the printing method. We have, if you want to go and activate the 3D preview. Now you do have to pay extra with the Zakiki app in order to actually access this. So I don't think this is really necessary when you are just starting out. If you want to go and add a 3D preview in future when you start making a bit more money, then you could possibly go and do that. So we're just going to go and hit next. You can go and create predefined templates. So we will be doing this in a moment. So don't worry about that for now. And then we can go and access some of the tools. So it's just going to go and take you through this. So we're just going to go and hit done for now. So now what we can do is if we just go and click over back to our store, we can go over to our dashboard. If we go to products over here, let's go to all products. And basically what we can do is now we can go and view this product. So let's go and view this, and now you can see we've got this customize button over here. So if we just go and hit customize, so it's just asking me to select a product option, so let's just go and choose this, and then we can go and hit customize over here. So once you go and hit customize, it will go and open the Zakiki designer. So now we can see that they have their product over here. So now someone can go and add their text to it. So if you say John, once again, if we add the names, let's say, so let me just click text again, we can go and say Jane and John. So they can go and add their text, they can go and drag it wherever they want. They can go and change the colors. So over here, they can go and change the color to match. But if you notice that the pre-designed template that we created where we have that curved text is not actually available. So what we are going to do next is we're going to go and add a pre-designed template to this design. So we're just going to go, and what we can do is so they can go and add to cart. Now don't worry, we are going to go and change all of the branding on our site to make sure that everything matches. So right now we've just got this default blue button and this default blue text, but we are going to actually change all of this so that our store looks completely branded. So don't worry about that for now. But for now, you can see we have our first product that can be customized. So that's really amazing. So like I said, now we need to go and add a pre-designed template to this product. So we're just going to go and head back to Zakiki over here. So from here, we can go to tools over here, and then you will see pre-designed templates. Now before we create the pre-designed template, we firstly want to go and add our font that we were using for this design. So if you just go back to Canva over here, and I just go and bring back the fonts over here, let's just go and click them. So I've just pressed Ctrl Z to bring these back, and we can see I'm using the Moontime font. So what you actually need to do is you need to go and download this font and upload it to Zakiki so that we can use it in the Zakiki builder. So I've just gone over here and I've just typed in Moontime font download. So just go and type that in for any font that you want to use. So we'll just go over here to this first one, and we should be able to go and download this font now for free. So let me just go over here, and we're just going to go and hit download. We're just going to go and close this ad. So now we have actually gone and downloaded this font. So I'll just go and close this. So now all we need to do is go and upload that to Zakiki. So we're going to go to fonts over here, and over here we're going to go and click add new font. So now from here, we're going to go and hit select font. Now from here, here is the Moontime font that I just downloaded. So we're just going to right click this zip file and hit extract all, and then hit extract. So now we have extracted that font. So now I just like to clean things up. So I'm just going to go and delete the zip file over here. And now we have this folder over here. So we're going to click into here. We're going to go and click into here, and then we can go and upload these fonts. So we've got Moontime font regular. So we're just going to go and hit open on this. And now we are just going to go and hit upload font. So now we should have that font uploaded, so we can see that has been completed. So now that we have uploaded the font, we can go to the pre-designed templates over here, and we can go and create a pre-designed template. Now from here, it's going to ask you to select a product to create the template. So we only have this one product over here. So we're going to go and create the template on this product. So let's just go and select this over here. And from here, we are going to go and hit add new template. Now from here, we're going to go and create that template. So let's just go and hit OK. So for this template, we want to go and add that text at the top and at the bottom, just like we have in Canva over here. So let's just go and add the text. So we're going to go and put Jane and John. And we're going to go and choose this color over here. So as a matter of fact, we want to go and make sure that the color is correct. So I'm just going to come back over here. I'm going to go and click on this and just make sure that I've got the correct color over here. So let's just go and have a look. If we just click on here, we can just go and copy the hex code. Then we're going to go head back to Zakiki. And what we are going to do is we're going to go and choose the color, and we're just going to go and paste that hex code in. So now we have that same color. So we're just going to go and drag this to the top. So now we're going to go and find our Moontime font that we just uploaded. So over here we can see we have Moontime. So now we've got that. So now we're just going to make this a bit bigger, just like we had in Canva. So we've got it like that. So now we want to go and add some curve to the text like this. So we can go and just use this to curve it. So we want it to look just how it looks over here. So we can see sort of curved like that. So just a little bit less curve on each side. So something like that. So now we can see we have John and Jane up the top here, and like I said, it's looking pretty much identical to the one we have in Canva. So next up we can go and add this as well, 050622. So we're going to go and add some more text. So we'll go to text again, and we're going to go and type that in 050222. So now we're just going to make this a little bit bigger. We'll drag it to the bottom down here. So always make sure it's center aligned. So you can see that blue line just means it's center aligned, and we want to just make sure that it looks like this as well. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger, so something like that. And once again, we're going to go and add some curve to it, but this time we're going to go and curve it upwards. So let's go and curve it upwards like this. So we can see it needs to be a bit more curved this side. So you can go and drag it like this to make sure that it looks even. So now let's go and see that. So let's just go and curve it a little bit more up like this, and we'll just stretch it out a bit more, and we'll just make sure that it's aligned to the center like that. So now we can see we have John and Jane. Now the only thing we need to do is just drag it down a little bit like that, because we don't want it to be too close to the actual image. And the same with this, let's just drag this up a little bit like that. So make sure that your designs are not too close to the print area. So you can see maybe that's just a little bit too close. So we're going to just drag it up, and what we can do is we can actually just make it a bit smaller. So we'll just go and make it a bit smaller like that. And the same with this, we can see it's quite close to the print area. So maybe let's just make it a little bit smaller, and we can just drag it like that. So now we can basically see we have our design, and it's pretty much almost identical to our Canva design over here. So that is perfect. So this is going to be our pre-designed template. So we're just going to go and perfect this a little bit more. So let's just go and make sure that the curve looks good, and we'll just drag it out a little bit like this and put it into the center again. So now we have this. So basically what we can do from here is we can go and change the text settings. So if we go to text settings over here, basically what we want them to be able to do, so firstly we've got the element name. So this element name is just going to be called the date, because that's the date that they can change. Now from here we can go and decide based on this template what the customer can actually personalize. So we want them to be able to edit the text, so they can go and change the date. Do we want them to be able to move it? Not really. We don't want them to be able to rotate it, resize it, or delete it. So that basically means it's mandatory, and all they have to do is edit the text. So over here we've got mandatory to edit. So we want to go and tick this because they have to go and enter in the date. So they can't just go and leave it as the default date. So they have to go and enter something in. So that means it's mandatory. Over here we've got duplicate, mirror layers. So we don't really want them to be able to do that. Then can they change the font family? That's totally up to you. So it's basically based on your design. So for this design, I think we just want it to keep it as this mirror time font. So we're going to say that they can't change the font family, they can't change the font color, they can't change the font weight, the font alignment, the curved text, the text box. So basically they can't do anything except for just change the date by typing something into the box. So over here we can say if we want it to be printable. So that basically just means they can go and download it. So I'm going to say no for that as well, because we want to actually just go and print it on the thisnew.com product and send it out to them. You can go and say the max characters and the minimum characters. So I recommend putting in a maximum amount of characters. So we could say, well, for this one we can see it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, but we could say a maximum amount of characters of 20. So that's just to stop people accidentally leaning on their keyboard and putting in 100 different characters. And we could say the minimum characters is, let's say, 5. So we can go and do that. So now over here we can just go and save this template, but before we save it we want to do the same thing for this top text over here. So we're just going to go to the top text as well now, and we're going to go to the text settings again, and once again we're going to do the same thing. So this element name is just going to be called names, because they're entering in their names. Can they edit the text? Yes. Can they move it? No. They can't rotate it, resize it, delete it, and it is mandatory to edit, so they have to go and enter in their names. They're not going to duplicate it. They're not going to change the font family, the font color, the weight, alignment, curved, the text box, or anything like that. it's not going to be printable. Now the minimum amount of characters doesn't really matter for this because they might want to just add their initials maybe to it. You could once again put in some maximum characters, so we could say max characters of, let's say, maybe they want to put their first and last name, so we could say 100 maximum characters for some people that have really long names. So now that we've gone and done that, we could go and just save this template. Now before we save the template, you can go and change some other things in here. So if we just go back over here, we can go to template settings, and basically what we can do is we can go and change some things. So can they add an image to this product? Well, we don't want them to be able to add an image because the image is already predefined over here. So we can say untick this to add image. Can they add text? We don't really want them to be able to add text. We want them to just go and edit the text that's already there. So we're just going to go and undo this. So now that we've gone and done that, can they use their own images? We can just go and untick this because they're not going to upload an image anyway, and they're not going to go and use Facebook or Instagram images either. So now you can go and add a template name. So we could just go and call this wedding board with names and date. So we've got wedding board with names and date. You can go and add a category, but I'm just going to leave it as other. And basically now we have our template ready. So we're just going to go and hit save template. So now it's going to say pre-designed template has been saved successfully. So just go and hit OK over here. So now that we have saved that predefined template, we can just go and close this. So now over here, you want to make sure this is ticked, make it a default on the product. So basically what that means is anytime somebody clicks customize now, this template is going to show first. If you untick it, it basically means that they can use that template, but it's not going to show as default. So we're going to go and make sure that this is ticked on. So now if we come back over here, and what we can do is we can just go and let's just head back to our WordPress dashboard, and from here we can go to products, all products, and now if we go and view this product again, let's go and hit view over here. We should be able to see that when we hit customize, that pre-made template comes up. So let's go and hit customize. So we're just going to go and choose the size and hit customize over here, and now we should be able to see that by default that pre-made template comes up. So we can see over here, here is the pre-made template. So now they can just go and pick this, and they can just go and change the name, and you can see it gives them a live preview like this. So that is perfect. So obviously now you can go and test out your template. So you can see with this template, if we have two people that have fairly long names, it's not going to work very well. So you might want to think about making the text a little bit smaller. So you can just go back over to Zakiki, and then you can just go and edit the templates over here. So if you just hit edit template, then you can just go and we can make this text a little bit smaller for people that have longer names. So let's just go and hit OK. So let's just go and choose this. Let's just make this a little bit smaller like this. And once again, just make sure it's aligned to the center. And we can just go and hit save template and hit OK. So now let's just go and close this. So what we'll do is we will just go, let's just refresh this from here. And let's just see, hopefully that template should just come straight back up as the new one. So now we've gone and refreshed this. Let's just test it out and see if the name fits. So Elliot and Elliot. So now you can see the name fits in a lot better. So like I said, you might want to think about testing out your templates as well to make sure that they work with longer names, and just to make sure that the fonts look good and things like that. So now over here, if we just go and choose the date, and we can just go and the customer can go and edit their date. So you can see, and that gives them a live preview, and then over here they can just go and add it to the cart. So right now we need to just go and sort a few things out before they can actually go and add anything to the cart. So that's why this is not coming as available just yet, but as you can see, the template is working perfectly fine. So now that we have gone and created our first product that can be personalized, I want to show you how you can go and create more products. So the next product that we are going to create is going to be a product where the customer uploads an image, and then you turn that image into a caricature. So from here we're going to head back to thisnew.com, and we are going to go and import another product now. And like I said, this is going to be a product where somebody can upload their image, then we're going to go and head over to Fiverr, turn that image into a caricature, and then we can go and print that product. So for this part of the tutorial, it doesn't matter what product you actually want to do this for, it will practically be the same process, but we're just going to do it for wall art. So it's going to be similar to the products I already showed you earlier on that I ordered from thisnew.com. So we're just going to go to categories over here, we're going to scroll down until we see home and living, we're just going to go to wall art, and I'm just going to go and hit enter. So now we're going to see all of the different wall art items. So we can see we've got some really cool items, an aluminium sign, we have clocks, you can see loads of different clocks over here. This is an iron plate sign, we have some wooden signs, and there's loads of different sizes and variations. We can see we've got these more thin ones, we've got some more wooden clocks, we've got puzzles. So just go and have a look at all of the different products that you might want to go and do this with. So we can see we've got some really cool products over here. Now I'm just going to go back to the first page because we're going to go and do it with this product over here. So this is the one that I did order, and I know this is really great quality, so the one that I did show you. So we're just going to go and choose this now over here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go and hit design over here. So let's just go and hit design, and basically what we are going to do is we are just going to create a completely blank design. So the reason we're going to go and do that is because the customer is just going to go and upload their image, and then we're going to go and turn that image into a caricature or a cartoon, and you can go and print it on the product later on. So in terms of the design, it's just going to be blank because we don't actually need to have any design on here. Now I'm going to show you how you can go and create some beautiful mock-ups for this type of product, so don't worry about that. So in terms of the design over here, we can see we've got 2392 by 2392. So we're going to go and head back to Canva, we're going to go to custom, and we're going to go for 2392 by 2392. So sorry, let me just go and type that in, 2392 by 2392, and we're going to go and hit create new design, and basically all we need is just this blank white design. So we're just going to go and we can just call this wooden plaque blank. So we've got our wooden plaque blank, and now we can just go and hit download, and once again, so it's going to say your design is empty, so we just need to go and add a white box on here. So we'll just go to elements, we'll just go and add a plain white box. So let's just go and add that like that, and then we can just go and change it to white. So now we can go and hit download, and then just go and hit download. So once we have downloaded that, we can go and close this and close this. So now let's head back to this new, and over here we can just go and upload that design. So let's just go to image and then just navigate to that plain white design. So there's that plain white design over here, and we can just go and hit open over here. So now we're just going to go and let that design load. So now that it has finished loading, we can see we've got our plain white design. That's perfectly fine. So now that we've done that, we're just going to go and hit save over here. So let's just go and let that save. So just give it a few moments. And now that the product has finished saving, so don't worry, I know the mockups are plain, but like I said, I'm going to show you how you can go and create some beautiful mockups. So now we're just going to go and hit sell over here because we want to go and sell it. We're going to go and choose WooCommerce, and then we are going to go and once we choose WooCommerce, it should go and add it to our store. So we've got custom sign wooden plaque. So we can go and say personalized sign. So I'm just going to call this personalized wooden sign. Or as a matter of fact, we can just say personalized wooden plaque. So over here, you can go and create another category. So I'm just going to say couple gifts. So let's just call this couple gifts over here. Then we do have the product description, so we can just leave all of this information in. Now for the images over here, like I said, don't worry, we are going to create some mock-ups over here, so we don't need to worry too much about these for now. So we can just go and leave that like that. And now over here we can go and see the price point. So once again, we can just go and do some research. So if we just go and type in custom wooden plaque, and we type in caricature, let's see what comes up. So if we go and type this in, we can see we've got this one over here, personalized Disney portrait. This is £50. We can see we've got this one over here. This is £33. So let's just go over to shopping, and we can go and see the custom wooden plaques. So we can see we've got this one here. So you can see really there is a big gap in the market because we don't actually have any of these caricature custom wooden signs. So let's just scroll across and see if we can find one that is similar to what we're trying to achieve. So like I said, there isn't actually many on the market, so there's a really big gap in the market. But if we just go based on this one over here, so this is for a child, so let's just go and have a look at this one because I think this is similar to what we will be doing. So they upload an image and it gets turned into this Disney character. This is being sold for £50. So we could go and let's just convert that into dollars, 50 Great British pounds to dollars. So we can see that's around 68.99. So we're going to head back over to this new, And I'm just going to go and put this as $68.99. So that is a very big bump up in the price. Now, don't forget, you're going to have to pay the artist as well when you create these types of products. So the product's going to cost us $20.99. So that leaves us $48 profit. Now you're going to have to pay the artist around $15 to $20, like I showed you in the beginning of the tutorial, all of the different Fiverr artists. So if we take $15 to $20 out of that, that's going to leave you around $28, which is still a very healthy profit. So we're just going to go and hit add to store now. So now we're just going to go and select the store and click OK. And now we can just go and click on continue to design. So now you should be brought back to the thisnew.com website. So from here, we're just going to go back to our WordPress dashboard. So let's just go and click back to our WordPress dashboard over here. Let's go to products, all products. And over here, we can see we have this personalized wooden plaque. So let's go and click on this. So now, as you can see, we have this product over here, but the gallery is pretty plain. So now we can actually just go and get some mock-ups for this product back from This New. So we're just going to head back to This New, but this time we're just going to go and get the mock-ups. We're not going to import the product. So firstly, what you're going to have to do, of course, is go over to Fiverr and get a design based on an image, and you can go and have a look at any Fiverr artist you want, like I showed you in the beginning of the course. So this one is a little more expensive, but this is the one I used because it's really a great quality, and that's what I want to be able to show for the products. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head back to This New, and I am just going to go back to wall art again. So we're going to go to home and living, and we are going to go to wall art. And like I said, this time we're just going to go and get the mock-ups. So if we just scroll down over here, we're just going to go and click on this. And now from here, we are going to go and hit design once again. So let's just go and hit design over here. And once we go and hit design, now we are going to go and upload our artwork. So let's just go and hit design over here, and we're going to go to image. And now from here, I'm going to go and choose my artwork. So I'm going to go and choose this one over here. So this is the one that I showed you. So I'm going to go and choose this, and we are just going to go and wait for that to upload. So now we can see we have this over here. So I'm just going to go and make sure that it is filling the whole canvas. As a matter of fact, I think I'm actually going to go and delete this one. I'm going to go and upload the other one because I think that one looks nicer. So let's just go for this one over here. So we're just going to go and upload this design now. So here we have that artwork. So now that we have gone and done that, we are just going to go, let me just close this. We are just going to go and hit save over here. So we're just going to go and hit save. And now we're just going to go and download those mock-ups. So let's just give this a moment to save. So this time we are going to hit sell, but we're not actually going to sell the product. All we're going to do is click on add to download list. So now we're going to go and hit check now over here. And basically what we can do is now under the download list, we can see we have this product over here. Now it hasn't been imported to our store, but we can actually just go and download the pictures. So you can see download pictures over here. So let's just go and download the pictures. Now the reason we've done it this way around is because, like I said, we want it to be blank, because when we actually go to personalize it, all they need to do is upload an image. But over here, we do have the mockups that we have just downloaded. So now we are just going to go and add those mockups to our product. So let's head back over here. We're going to go and scroll down, and now we're going to go and upload those products under the product gallery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and click add product gallery images. We're going to go to upload files, and we're going to go to select a file. So now navigate to the images that we just downloaded. So here they are. So I'm just going to go and right click. I'm going to hit extract all. I'm going to go and hit extract. So now we have those images, and now I'm just going to go and close this, and I'm just going to go and find that again. So we're just going to go and delete the zip file because, like I said, I just don't like space being taken up on my computer. So now we're going to go and find those images. So here they are. We're going to go in here, and we're just going to go and choose all of these images, and we're just going to go and hit open. So now we're just going to wait for those images to upload. So now those images have been uploaded, we are just going to go and hit add to gallery. So now we can just go and move these to the front of the gallery. So let's just go and move these to the front of the gallery. So let's just move them there and over here. So now you can actually go and get rid of some of the other ones if you want to, for example this and this. I'm just going to go and keep these ones. So now we have this like this. You can go and pick which one you want to be your main image. So over here, if we just scroll up, we can go and choose product image, and we're going to go and choose, I think we're going to choose this one over here. So we're going to go and set product image. Now what I recommend to do for these product images is to go and actually add the original picture in as well, because that way it's going to show what the original picture was and what the print is going to look like. So in order to do this, we're going to go head back over to Canva. We're going to go and create custom dimensions again. So this time we're going to go for 1000 by 1000. So do 1000 by 1000. We're going to hit create new design. Now from here, let's just go and close this. What we're going to do is we're going to go and upload one of those images. So just go to upload media over here and choose device. And now from here, I'm just going to go and choose this image over here, I believe. I'm going to choose this one, and we're going to go and hit open over here. So now I've uploaded that image. I want to go and upload the original picture before it was turned into artwork. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go to upload again. I'm going to go to choose device, and now I'm just going to go to the original picture. So here is the original image. So I'm just going to go and choose this as well. And now we've got those two images. So first we're going to add this one on here. So we're just going to go and make sure that it is the full size of the picture. So now we're just going to go and add this one into the corner over here. So we're going to make this a bit smaller like this. So now we have our original image and we have the new image as well. So what you can do is you can just add a little arrow. So we're going to go to upload media and device, and then I'm just going to go and upload this arrow image here. As a matter of fact, we don't actually need to do that. We can just go to elements in Canva, and let's just go and type in arrow. We should be able to go and find an arrow that we can use. So let's just go and see. Here we have an arrow over here. So this one is completely free. So let's just go and choose this arrow, and we can just go and spin it around. So let's just go and spin this like that. And now you can see we have it like that. So that looks really cool. So we can see that this image over here is being turned into artwork. So I recommend having this as the main image for the product on your site. So now that we've gone and done that, we are just going to go and call this wooden plaque. And now I'm just going to go and hit download once again, and I'm going to hit download again. So now that I have downloaded that image, we're just going to go and close this. So now what we can do is we can head back to our product over here, and once again we're going to go and click and add a product image. So we're going to go to upload files, we're going to go to select a file, and once again we'll just navigate to that image that we just downloaded from Canva. So we're just going to go and upload this image now. And now we'll just go and hit set product image. So now we can see that's going to be the main product image. So just come up here and hit update. So now, and we have hit update, we can just go and preview the image. So let's just go and hit preview over here. So now we can see this is how it's looking. So it's looking really cool. Then we have this one over here, we have this one, and we have this one. And we just have a few other images of the blank canvas. So that's looking really good, but I think this main image over here just really demonstrates what the product actually is. So personalized wooden plaque. We can go and see. So you can go and change the name to something else if you want to. Personalized caricature wooden plaque, or this is anime, so personalized anime wooden plaque, so they can get an idea. So now what we need to do, we need to go and add the customizability again to this product. Now like I said, don't worry, because I know you're raring to start actually designing the store and adding your logo and adding your fonts and your colors and all that stuff. But once we actually have all of this functionality done first, then we can just solely focus on actually designing the store. So we want to go and add the customizability to this product once again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and head back to our Zakiki dashboard again. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to go to customizable products over here. And from here, we're going to go and click add customizable product. So now we're going to go and add a customizable product, and we're going to go choose our store. And now we're going to go and choose this second product over here. So go and choose this product, and now from here we've got the image. So now for the image, once again, we want this to just to be plain white. So we're going to go and hit change image once again. So we're going to go and change the image, and we're going to go and just choose that plain white image, that wooden plaque blank. So we're going to go and open that. So that's going to be where they actually go and upload their image. So now we're going to go and hit set print area. So we can see we have our plain white image. Once again, we're going to go for our ruler. So we just go for our ruler like that. We need to go and have a look at the size in centimeters. So as a matter of fact, you can just go and change this to inches, because this new products are in inches. So this is 16 by 16 inches. So we can just go and change that to inches and hit 16 inches. So now we've got 16 inches. So now we're going to go and create a square to print the product. So let's go and choose a square like that. So we're just going to go and make this 16 by 16, and we'll just hit OK. So now that we have gone and done that, we'll just go and hit save once again. So now we have done that. Once again, this product doesn't have any variations, so we can just go and say I don't offer variations, go to preview. So let's just go and click on that, and it's going to say almost ready to publish. So we have our product here. We're going to go and hit save and publish to store. So now we have gone and published that product. We can come back to the product over here. Let's just go and refresh it. Now we have that customize button once again. So if we hit customize over here, we can go and see that they can just go and customize their blank canvas. Now, what we actually want them to do is just upload the image over here. So we can just go, you can go and leave the text and my save designs on if you want, but once again, you can just go and add and upload as a pre-made template where they can only upload the image. So if we just go back into Zakiki, we can go to tools over here, we can go to pre-designed templates, and we can go and add another template. So this time I'm going to choose this image over here, sorry, this product, and we're going to go and add new template. So now we have added the new template. We'll just hit OK over here. And basically what we can do is we can go to template settings, and you can choose the template name. So we're just going to call this personalized wooden board. So you could go and call it something like, let's say anime, so we know which one it is in case you have multiple wooden items. So we're going to call it a plaque, as a matter of fact, personalized anime wooden plaque. You can go and once again categorize it if you want. So now what we can do is we're going to say can add an image, yes, and also can add text, no, because we just only want them to be able to upload an image. Number of images is going to be 1, so we only want them to upload 1 image, which we will turn into a cartoon. So that's going to be 1 image. Then over here we can go and give them the different options. So we can go and say which ones do we want them to be able to upload. So generally a JPEG and a PNG is a good option to have. And SVG is like an online file, so you probably wouldn't really need this ticked, but you can leave it on. And then of course Facebook and Instagram are good options as well, because especially if you're offering this to couples and things like that, they're going to want to use images from their Facebook or their Instagram. So now we have that template. We can just go and scroll down, and we can just go and hit save template. So now we can just hit OK, and we can just go and close this. So now if we head back over here and we refresh this, so let's just refresh this, we should see that all they can do is upload an image. So they've got my save design, so as a customer they can go and save their own designs, but now they can only just upload an image, so they can't actually go and add text or anything like that. So what you would want to do for this type of product as well is we want to go and tell the customer that they need to upload an image. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into edit product over here, and if we still scroll down, we can see we have the product short description. So in the short description we're going to say something like simply click customize and upload your image, and then we'll say our artists will get to work and you'll receive, so let me just add else to that, you'll receive your plaque. So we'll say personalized wooden plaque in 7 to 15 days. So you can go and say that. Now basically the reason we're saying that is because when they click customize and we're saying upload your image and checkout, so what we'll say is and add to cart. So now we're directly telling them what they need to do once they head over to the product. So if we just go and hit update, I just want to show you what that looks like now. So we'll just hit update, and now from here we can go to preview. So if we go to preview over here, you can see it now says simply click customize and upload your image and add to cart. Our artist will get to work and you'll receive your personalized wooden plaque in 7 to 15 days. So now when they hit customize, all they need to do, that they've just read that, they need to just go and upload their image. So if we go to upload to image, just to go and practice, we're going to go and click upload image. We're going to go from our device. And now I'm just going to scroll down, and let's just say I wanted to go and choose this image over here. I can just go and choose this, and it's going to go and upload that image. So now let's just wait for that image to upload. So when you do upload an image, it will come up with this warning sign saying that the image is not high resolution. Now don't worry about that, because we're going to be turning these images into a vector file using our artist. So basically, once the artist creates it, it's going to be a vector file, and a vector file can be scaled up as big or as small as you want to, and that means that the printing will always come out really clear. So we can actually go and disable this message. So we don't actually want our customers to see this message on this product, because it might put them off actually wanting to go and purchase the product, because they're going to think, oh, this is going to come out as a poor resolution, and they might not be bothered to go and take a high quality image. So in order to go and do this, we're just going to go and actually remove that message. So in order to do that, we're going to go over to Zakiki, and from here we are going to go and click this little arrow to go back. We are going to go to settings, we're going to go to messages and alerts, and then over here, warning for low quality images, we're going to go and hit this little pencil icon. We can scroll down and just turn off both of these enable ticks, and then just go and hit save. So now we've done that, we just click OK. We can head back to the product. If we just go and refresh this warning sign should go away now. So if we just go and refresh this, and we can go and upload an image, we can go and choose an image again, and we should see that the warning sign doesn't come up now. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, what if I want to just go and sell a product where the customer just uploads an image, we don't actually turn it into a cartoon? So let's just say I wanted to just print this on my canvas like this. So if you want to go and do that, that's perfectly fine. You can still turn the message off, and basically what you can do is, when you go to fulfill the order, which I'll be showing you later on, if you think that the image is really low quality, then you can just go and email the customer. Now I know that might be a little bit more effort, but it's actually going to still increase your orders, because sometimes the image might actually be good enough to print, but when a customer gets that warning message, it's just going to put them off, and eventually customers are very lazy, they won't actually bother to even go and add it to the cart and check out. So I recommend turning that message off. Then like I said, you can still go and process the order, have a look at the image when you go to process it. If it is really low quality, then you can go and contact the customer via email, just say, do you have a better image? Or you can just go and refund them. So that's what I recommend doing. So now over here, all they have to then do is just go and hit add to cart. So I'll just go and show you. If they hit add to cart over here, then that has been added to their cart now, and we can just go and view the cart. We can see that we have this personalized wooden plaque with this image over here, $68.99. So now I've gone and shown you how you can go and set up multiple different products. I just want to show you a few more things within Zakiki. So I just want to go and show you how you can actually go and upload your own artwork, where the customer can go and pick from different pictures and go and add that to the product. So it's like an image swatch that they can go and pick. And then once we have done that, I've shown you all of the different types of products, and then you can just go and play around and decide what product you actually want to start selling. So don't worry, I know this is going to be one that we turn into a cartoon. So I'm going to be showing you how you can go and fulfill the orders. So once a customer actually checks out and they've uploaded their image, how do you actually go and then send that over to the Fiverr artist and then go and fulfill it using thisnew.com. So I will be showing you that later on at the end of the tutorial, because it's going to be easier if we just follow through the process. So we're going to set up the store first, then I'll show you how to fulfill the orders after. So let's just go back over to our cart. So like I said, everything is working pretty fine. So we're going to show you how to go and set up one final type of product where they can go and pick from different images. So finally, let's go back over to thisnew.com over here. So we're just going to go and open this in a new tab, and we're going to go and import one more product. So let's just go over to the categories. Let's go and have a look at all of the categories. So we're just going to go and hit products, and we're going to go and just create a product where they can go and add multiple different images. So let's go and see what product might be good for this. So let's just go for a simple mug, for example, right? So we're just going to go and choose a mug, and from here we're going to go and design our mug. So we are just going to go and hit design once again, and now from here we're going to go and hit design. So we can see the design is 583 by 650 minimum. So once again, as I've shown you, you can go over to Canva and create your design in here. So you can go and add some clip art. So that's what we're going to be doing for this product, where they can go and add multiple different types of clip art. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back over to this new, and we're just going to go and create a design. So we're just going to go to image over here, and I'm just going to go and create a simple design. So we're just going to go for these sort of lovey-dovey pictures. So let's just go for this one over here. Let's say, for example. So we are just going to go and upload that. So now we can see that image has been uploaded. The print quality is good. So it's going to look like this on the actual mug. So that looks really cool. So we're going to go and hit save over here. And now we are going to go and import that product to our store once again. So from here, we're just going to go and hit sell as well. So once we go to sell the product, we're going to go and choose WooCommerce again. And now it's going to go and add that to our WooCommerce store. So over here, we are just going to go and call this, let's go and have a look at our categories. So I think it was couple gifts. So let me just go. So if you want to find your categories, you can go back over to your WordPress dashboard. You can go to over here, products, and you can go and click on categories. And from here, we can see we have couple gifts. So I'm just going to go and choose couple gifts. So let's go back over to this new, and we're just going to go and say couple gifts. So now over here, we're going to get rid of this made in USA. We're just going to say personalized, if I can spell, personalized coffee mug. We'll just call it a personalized lovers coffee mug. Let's just say lovers coffee mug, and we can just say 15 ounce. So now we've gone and done that. Let's close this. We can see at the bottom here, we have all of the product images. So that's looking really good. So now over here, once again, we can go and see the price point. So just to speed up the process, I'm just going to go and put this as $15.99, because all I want to show you is how you can actually add the personalizability to this type of product. So we're going to go and click add to store over here. We'll choose our store and hit OK. And now we're just going to go and continue to design. So now that we've done that, what we want to do is we want to go and make the product customizable once again in Zakiki. So in order to do this, we're going to go back over to Zakiki. We're going to go over here and click customizable products. And from here, what we are going to do is we are going to go and let's just refresh this to see if our products are in here. So we're going to go and hit add a customizable product. So just to make sure that our product's actually in here. So we'll choose our store, and now we're going to go and choose this mug. So we're going to go and choose this personalized mug. Now from here, we're going to go and change the image, because we want it to just be a plain white mug that they're going to go and add their image to. So we're going to go and hit change image over here. Now from here, we want to upload an image of a plain white mug. So let me just hit cancel so we can go and get that image. So if we go over to our WordPress dashboard, we can go and just click on all products. And basically we can go to this personalized coffee mug, and from here we're going to just scroll down, and from here we can see we have this white plain image. So let's just go and click add to gallery. Now if you just go and click on an image in WordPress, if you scroll down you can find the file URL. So we can just go and copy this URL, we can go and open it up in a new link, and we can just right click and hit save image. So then just go and save the image. So we'll just call this coffee mug and hit save. So let's just go and close this. So now we can head back to Zakiki. We're going to go and click change image, and we're just going to go and find that plain coffee mug. So where is it? Here it is. We're just going to go and choose that. So that's going to be our image. So let's just give that a moment to load. So now that has loaded, we're going to go and set the print area. So let's go and hit set print area. So now we're just going to go from here down to here like this. Now the size in inches in this case, it doesn't really matter. So let's just see if we can find it on this new. So we're just going to go over to our products. So let's just go and refresh this, and we should be able to go and see we have our mug product in here. So if we can go and find, let's just go and have a look. If we just go to edit, we should be able to see if we can find the dimensions. So we can see the diameter is 8.3 centimeters. So like I said, if you can't find the dimensions, it doesn't really matter too much, because once we actually go and add our printable files, it should be fine as long as they are of good DPI. So DPI just means the quality. So we'll just head back over here. We'll just go and say that this is, we're going to go and change it back to centimeters. We'll just go and say the coffee mug is probably at least maybe 15 centimeters high, we'll just say. So we're going to go and do that, and then we'll just go and add our shape to this. So like that. So now we can see we've got 15 in height. So I like to round these numbers off. So I'm just going to go for 11 So let's just try 11 on its own, and we'll just go for 11 by 15, just like that. So now we're just going to go and hit OK, so you can see it's created that. So we're just going to hit save. So now we've gone and done that. Once again, we don't have any variations, so I can just say I don't offer variations. So here is our product. We're going to go and hit save and publish to store. Now what I wanted to show you about this product was how you can go and add some pickable images, so some clip art that the customer can go and choose. So in order to do this, once again, we're going to go and create a pre-made design. So we're going to go to tools, we're going to go to pre-designed templates, and from here we are going to go choose this product. So let's go and choose this product once again. And before we actually add the template, you can see over here we have images and clip art galleries. So we need to go and add some images and clip art. So let's go to images and clip art galleries, and basically we're going to go and add a new one. So we're going to go and hit add images, we're going to go and hit select images, and from here I'm just going to go to wedding, and I'm just going to go and choose all of these different images here. So we've got a few different ones they can go and choose from. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are going to be the 6 images that we use. So we're going to go and hit open. Now from here you can go and select a category. So you can see we've got loads of different categories over here. So I think I'm just going to go for MISC over here. I'm just going to go and hit upload image. So now it's just going to go and upload those images. So now we have that clip art over here. So we can see we've got those images, they've been added to our gallery. So now we're going to go back to our pre-designed templates over here, and we are going to go and choose our mug product over here, and basically we're going to go and hit add new template. Now for this new template, let's just hit OK over here. We want to go and add clip art and images. So now we can see we have our clip art, so they can go and choose which one they want. So we can see we have this one. Let's just go and make it a little bit bigger so that it's just within that size. So now we can see we have this one over here. So if we just go back to clip art and images, we can see we have all of these different ones in here. So we've got wedding, wedding 3, wedding 4, wedding 5, wedding 6. So with the pre-designed template, we're just going to go and have it like that. So if we just go to clip art and images, we can just make sure that our clip art is added in there. So now we can just go and hit save template. So we can just go and hit OK. So with this product, we give them a bit more freedom. They can go and add text and other images, but they can also go and add clip art to it as well. So now that we've gone and added that, what we can do is we can head back over here to our WordPress dashboard. If we just go and hit update on this product over here, and now what we can do is if we just go and hit preview, we can see we have our mug over here, and we've got some nice mock-ups of the mug. And then what they can do is they can hit customize, and once they hit customize over here, we can see that we have the image of the mug. And if they go to clip art and images, they can go and choose the clip art that they want. So if we just go back to clip art and images, let's say they don't want this one, so you can go and edit it as well with different filters. So they can go and add filters. Now this particular image might be a bit weird to add filters to, so we just go and close that. So if they just go and have a look at the pre-made designs, we can see we have this one over here. Once again, they can go back to clip art and images. They could go and choose, for example, this one. So we can see over here now basically they've added 2 different designs. So we can delete that, and we can just have this one over here. And if they go and do this, they can go and add that piece of clip art to the mug. So like I said, I just wanted to go and show you this, so just to give you an idea of the different types of products that you can go and create with Zakiki and how powerful it actually is. So once again, once they have gone and designed their mug, so if we just go and add it to the center like that, we can go and they can just go and hit add to cart again. So now once they hit add to cart, they can see we have 2 things in our cart, our personalized wooden plaque and our personalized lovers coffee mug. So now I have shown you how to go and create these products. The next thing that we are going to look at a bit more in depth is actually the WooCommerce side of things. So I just want to go and show you how you can write more product descriptions like I showed you earlier, how you can go and change the descriptions down here, add additional information and things like that. And then once we have done that, we are finally ready to actually start building our homepage. So if we go and have a look at our homepage right now, it's looking completely blank, completely empty. So we're going to start designing our homepage, designing our logo, adding our colors, our fonts, and all of those types of things. So like I said, let's start off just by having a look at how we can go and and customize the products for WooCommerce. So we're going to go back over here to our WordPress dashboard. So we just click this, and from here we're going to go to products. We're going to go to all products, and we're just going to go and pick a product. So let's just go and pick this personalized wooden sign. Let's just go and pick this, and from here I just want to go and give you an in-depth overview of all of the different things that are within these tabs under here. So let's go through all of the different settings that you can do to edit a product with WooCommerce. So firstly, we have the product name. So that's going to be over here. So this is going to be the one that shows on the front end of your site. So if we just go and open, so right click, preview changes, and just open it in a new tab, we can see over here is the product name. So if you want to ever change your product name, you can go and do that in here. Next up, we have the permalink. So this is basically what it's going to look like in the URL. Now this can be a bit of a gray area, but what I recommend is to go and only make these around 5 words long, because that's going to help with SEO. So instead of me putting in here personalized wooden wedding welcome sign, we can just go and say personalized wooden wedding sign. So that way that's going to help better with SEO, because the shorter the permalink, usually Google ranks those type of products higher. Next up, we have the product description. So as you can see in here, the product description will show in this tab over here. Now generally I recommend this description down here to just give you some details about the product. So the ones that we already have in here, so about this item and the size and what it's made from and all of those types of things. So basically all of the boring stuff goes in the description, but we have a product short description where you can go and enter in text here, and this is going to be the more exciting stuff where you actually write